Now here's a tale of a bunch of drunks sitting around making bullshit up with a friend on a horn who's getting fed up with all the drunken shenanigans. Dungeons and dickweeds, we drink and ride again. Dungeons and dickweeds, it's drunken D&D with friends.
I know, it's so fun.
The story is set in the Forgotten Realms, on the continent of Faerun, in the place called the Sword Coast. You might have heard of it from other stories like Skyrim or Neverwinter Nights or Baldur's Gate. This is a story set in the same fictional universe. I have a whole book on it. It's not on me. It's in the other room.
Can you read it to us?
And you guys are going to be playing some level 3 characters in today's adventure. So if you can see, can you see the screen that I'm sharing with the Owlbear Rodeo?
Are you sharing it on yours?
Oh, he's sharing it.
No. Yeah, I see.
Let him share
it.
screen, actually. It's probably
No, because he's hiding things on your screen, right?
So I'm not trying to share my screen. I mean,
Yeah. I have the map pulled up.
Yeah, we have map
I see our 3 little guys here.
Right. So today, each of you is playing one of those characters. They're going to be appearing in other maps, but we've got a wizard, a sorcerer, and a barbarian.
I'm a warlock, actually.
Warlock. Okay, my bad. So it's the sorcerer is actually.
Nah, you need to delete this.
Warlock. All right. The plot is that you three were a powerful trio that took place in a contest for the yearly Midsummer Melee. See, every 4 years, there's a huge festival in the Sword Coast at every major city and every town called Shield Meet. So it's kind of like the Olympics.
Shield Meet.
But that's next year. This year, it's just the Midsummer. And you three participated as an adventuring party in a tournament with traps and labyrinths and monsters and puzzles and bloodshed. Some people died, but none of you did. Your party, not only did you survive the gauntlet, but your party was the first one to grab the Star of Ether at the center of the labyrinth.
Nice.
And right now, you guys are resting up in a bar because you got the shit kicked out of you. You all nearly died. The warlock, he listened a little bit too much to his demonic familiar and almost walked off a ledge. The wizard's spells, he was in such a craze with the combat that he misfired a few spells and nearly lost an arm. And the barbarian, well, you got gashed up so hard you thought you were going to lose a limb, but luckily the tournament staff was there to patch you all up and fix you up good. So
nice.
You've all been fully healed and you've rested up somewhat. You're probably have some bandages and maybe some scars that are going to last for quite a while. Nothing that a magician can't fix. So you're at a tavern right now, and you're sitting around a table. You've had a drink or two, and you guys are celebrating your victory. You can't believe that you snatched the Star of Ether, and so you guys are just basically celebrating at the tavern. So why don't you each introduce your characters?
Go ahead, Austin.
All right,
Nitsua.
Oh, really? Oh,
The whole thing.
I have a fucking long-ass background if you really want to hear my whole story.
What's the point?
All right. Nitsua is a fire genasi who has rejected the evil ways of people while still having had been thoroughly taught in their ways. Thus has been shunned by his people and has found a family in his party. He has ash-gray skin, which often gains him distrust by the local population of towns, hence the robes and wraps he wears to hide his skin, which helps the trust of locals only a little.
All right, so we've got a fire genasi covered in robes and wraps. I'm sure you have more story, but for now, we'll just get a visual description with your race and your class. Right. We can go into more information about your background as we roleplay through the night. So I've got Nitsua, the fire genasi. You're covered in robes and wraps. What did you say your hair color and your skin color is and all that?
Ash gray skin. It's bald head, but when he's angry, it's bursts into a flame.
Ooh.
Got it.
Did
and
you write
is Nitsua a warlock?
Yes.
Got
He's
it.
made a pact with a nameless god he announces as the Fiend.
I didn't write anything for this test.
I was just fucking drunk last week.
Make it up.
Made it up, yeah.
Is it my turn? All right, I'm Draco. It's a Dragonborn wizard. I am a wealthy, educated dragon sorcerer who doesn't like when you bring up that he's a dragon, so shut up about it. And then I also speak slowly when talking to idiots, which almost everyone is compared to me. And I got a redskin.
You're a redskin?
I got wearing a light armor, and I got a dagger and a crossbow.
Call yourself a raider.
Wow, a Dragonborn wizard and a Fire Ganassi warlock. We've got quite the intimidating looking group so far. What about you, Steve?
So, my name is Edward NewGate. I was born into a somewhat wealthy family, but we're all mostly soldiers of fortune. So, let's see here.
What do you look like?
I am bald, as I am in real life. I'm 6'5", a healthy 269 pounds,
Damn, I'm gonna
and
sell 300.
my skin is brown, covered in scars.
I'm gonna sell 300 pounds. That's like closer to what I actually am. So it's a big fat fire
Just
ganassi.
a giant, yeah. I
Yeah,
carry
9 feet
2
tall,
hand
300 pounds.
axes, and let's see here. Oh, I'm haunted by memories of war, and I usually can't get the images out of my mind, so I have restless nights.
All right, and is Edward a human?
I am a variant human.
So you're a human.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know if that was different.
Got it. Yeah, no, variant human is just an alternate ruling that. Anyways, so we've got Nitsua the Fire Ganassi, Draco the Dragonborn wizard, and Steve the human barbarian.
His name is Edward Nag. What?
Newgate. Edward Newgate.
He got a name.
New what?
Edward Newgate.
NewGate.
Yeah.
Right, not nougat.
Yeah, no, not Newgate. I'm not a fan
Well,
of
I won't
nougats.
eat you. Maybe the monsters you'll fight today will, but we'll see. I'm a little curious. How did all three of you decide to form a team and win this tournament?
Huh? Sorry.
What fuck
Well,
you
we can
just
put
say?
that behind us, but if any of you has an explanation for how you three, got together to form this team that won the tournament.
Initially, after my banishment from my tribe, I had traveled alone until I came upon NewGate here. He had also been searching for.
We do that forever now.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, so
He'd
me
also
and
been
Snickers were hanging out.
He'd also been searching for some purpose, and that's when we had heard about the what would you say, the championship?
Tournament?
But
The
the
Midsummer
tournament,
Melee.
but the melee required a team of 3.
Mhm.
We were searching around. We tried out a what's it called? What was the fucking snake-like creature? One of the snake-like creatures you had told us about. Someone else, but they got hung in a small town trying to enter it, and that didn't really work out. And then we had met my brother, and we're like, oh shit, you kind of look like a snake-like creature. And then he's like, fuck you, I'm not like that at all. I'm not dragon or anything.
It's racist.
Yeah.
And so we're like, what do you want to join this tournament with us? And he's like, yeah, I got you. And that's how we met.
I got a question for Draco. Everyone seems like idiots to you, and you're a wizard who studies magic, because that's what wizards do. What inspired you to get out of your scholarly studies and take place in such a barbaric display of violence and put your life at risk for
Well,
this
eventually you
contest?
just get smarter than everyone in the tower. And so I was like, fuck all these idiots. I'm going to go at least use this. I'm going to go, kill some people and things, whatnot.
And get rich.
Or
Die
die trying.
trying.
Like my boy
Off
Fiddy.
Christ Stein, actually. I
Get rich or
off
die
Christ
trying.
Stein.
Got it. So you thought it was time to put your knowledge to use, and that's when your brother Nitsua showed up, and it was perfectly timed. You thought, I could do this. Seems like a good way to put my powers I've been studying for years to use.
Right.
Yes.
All right. Well, now that you guys have all had some drinks and recapped on your origin story, you remembered that you were supposed to show up to the celebratory after party, and you're all kind of nervous except for Draco, because Nitsua and Edward, Edward, even though you were born into a wealthy family, you didn't really interact much with nobles in other wealthy families. You don't really know how to perform etiquette in court. You don't really know how to handle nobility and barons and royals and all that. But you think maybe if you just are very polite, it'll probably be fine. Nitsuwa, how do you feel about the after party full of royalty tonight?
I'm fearful of the. I guess. What kind of is it? A small town or is it a large town?
So it's hosted in the town of Secomber.
How?
Secomber is in the eastern edge of the Sword Coast, and it borders the towns and cities of the Lord's Alliance, which is probably the strongest coalition of human realms in the Sword Coast. The Sword Coast includes cities like Waterdeep, Candlekeep, Neverwinter, and a few Baldur's Gate, Longsaddle, many others. But Secomber is not a member of the Lord's Alliance, it's an ally. And because it's not a member of the Lord's Alliance, none of the members of the Lords of Alliance think that it's impartial, rather partial, to hold the Midsummer Melee in Secomber. So you all have traveled to the town of Secomber where this tournament and gauntlet was held, and the after party is in the Lord's Manor. Lord Thraskar Salarn, he's the Lord of Secomber, and would any of you be hailing from Secomber or nearby Secomber?
I'm actually not sure.
Yeah, I'm from East Secomber.
Yeah,
It's
got
kind of
it.
it's the harder part of
Secomber,
town, you know. We'll fuck around.
So
Not far
Draco, you're from the nearest town, which is Longsaddle, and you know about Secomber because why wouldn't you? It's one of the only places that connects to Longsaddle. You're kind of out in the middle of nowhere. You like to be secluded, so you know your surroundings. You know that Treskar was a ranger, a very effective one who could track anything in the woods, and he ended up somehow becoming the Lord. He's very popular with the people, so he governs Secomber. He has a manor, and that's where the after party is going to be tonight. And looks like you're late. You better all rush there if you don't want to make an enemy of the not only Lord Traskar, but the representatives from all 10 of the cities and towns in the Lord's Alliance.
I guess I'm worried that our lateness may trigger a response from the guard that would cause me to react angrily and burst my head into flames.
Which no one appreciates at a party.
No, everyone gets annoyed.
Yeah.
So when you leave the tavern and make your way over to the Lord's Manor, you walk through the town. It's evening. It's not quite dark yet. You can still see clearly, which wouldn't be an issue for you anyway, because besides Edward, you all have dark vision because you're a Ganassi and a Dragonborn, but you don't need dark vision right now. It's evening.
I don't have
So
dark
you make
vision.
I
don't have dark vision.
Really?
Don't dragons see not so
Most
well right at the
everything.
end of the day and the night?
The twilight time. Wait, so I thought
Whatever, go ahead.
every race except for humans has dark vision.
No.
Yeah.
Looks like I was wrong. But either
Well,
way,
I
you
have
wouldn't
dark
need dark
vision,
vision because
so
it's only
boom.
evening.
Huh?
So as you make your way through the town, you pass the inn where you were staying the days before, where you prepared for the tournament. You pass by the Coliseum where where the gauntlet was held, and you think back to how you all nearly lost your legs and arms against that one golem, and shivers go down your spine. But you emerged victorious, and you beat all the other teams. Hence, you are the winners. So you make your way over to the Lord's Manor, and you see that there are carriages parked on the dirt road and foot tracks leading through a well-beaten path winding up to the Lord's Manor. So you make your way up the path, and you see well-maintained grass and bushes to your either side, and trees that have been maintained even farther away to give a sense of remoteness to the manor, because as we all know, the richer you are, the more you want to be removed from, the filthy peasants. Although Traskar has a good reputation in the town, so you think maybe he just inherited this mansion from the former ruler, and Traskar wouldn't be such a snobbish noble as to put these things here himself. But as a ranger, he likes trees, so can't blame him for keeping them there.
So do I.
Elvish trees.
That's right. The elves love the trees. So, you haven't met Traskar yet. You don't know his race. Maybe he's an elf. You finally make your way to the manor. You see gates, and they're open. There's some guards, but they see you. Everyone knows you because everyone saw you on the platform at the end of the tournament. Everyone in the town of Secomber would recognize you in an instant because anyone who was anyone was there to witness the gauntlet. So they say, welcome, welcome. We can't believe you're here. And what was your team name?
Do we have one?
I don't remember.
We were the Dingleberries.
Dingleberries, yeah.
So JG said the Danger Dangles.
There you go. The Danger Dangles.
Yeah, there you go.
Danger Dingleberries.
Welcome, Danger Dangles. So glad you're here. Just follow the path to the manor. Everyone's waiting for you, and they're so excited.
Don't tell me what to do.
We walk our own path.
All right, we follow you?
Oh, just follow this path. And as he motions, you see the path continues just the way you've been going, right into the stairway up to the manor. The manor is a large mansion with several rooms. You can, from where you're standing, you can't see all of the grounds, but you can tell there's an extensive garden going both ways around the mansion, to the left and the right. The mansion itself looks like it might be at least 2 stories tall, which is pretty uncommon given that this is that kind of construction is usually only reserved for large businesses and guild halls, churches, and the like.
Some shit's going down.
Okay, so you make your way into the manor, and guards and servant, rather not guards. You follow the flow of people and servants, and you make your way into a room. So let me open up the room now, using this cool tool that I found called Owlbear Rodeo. There we go. It should be on the screen.
I see it.
All right. So you make your way into a banquet hall. There are plenty of torches and candles lighting the room. You see nearly a dozen tables littered throughout. It looks like the whole room is full of nobles and their servants and attendants. You don't see anyone armed with anything, although you did see some guards way out earlier. Waiters and waitresses walk in and out of the kitchen from behind the bar, carrying food and drinks to the tables and to the guests. As you look around, you see humanoids, mostly humans, but you see some elves, Dragonborn there and here, maybe a halfling and a gnome, if your eyes catch them on the floor, because they're shorter after all. And they're all just talking in cliques, and some of them are dancing. There's some music playing, and it seems like everyone's just having a good time. It looks like, sure enough, you were a little late to your own party, and they've already gotten started with the drinking without you. No one's falling over drunk or anything like that, but looks like it's a real jubilee.
Nice. Is anyone walking
Waiter,
towards
bring
us
me
to
some
talk?
mead.
Yeah, that's what we should do. Order.
I assume.
What'd you say?
So Waiter, bring me some mead.
Yeah, can we ask for drinks for when we sit down from the waiter?
Sure. So you see a large open table with conspicuously no one sitting at it. And you walk up to it, you see a little placard on the table, and it says, "The Danger Dangles." Or that was the name, right?
Nice, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, so you realize this is your table, and it's situated at the center of the room so that you can be the center of attention, because after all, this is your party to celebrate you winning the Midsummer Melee. And in addition to the placard at the center of the table is a glass vase. Inside the vase is smoke continuously emitting from it, kind of like dry ice, and rolling over the table before it dissipates over the edges. It's got quite the entrancing magical effect to it. And in the glass, behind the continuously magically emanating billowing smoke, is the Star of Ether. It's the prize you grabbed at the end of the tournament that made you guys the winners. They took it from you immediately after you grabbed it because it's a rare and valuable artifact, but here it is on your table, the thing you just grabbed earlier today that you risked your life to grab. It's a blue blooming flower.
Nice.
Nice.
Does it smell good or does it shine?
It stinks.
Does it
So
glitter?
it doesn't, you can't really smell it because it's in a glass vase, and it doesn't shine, but if you'd like, you can make a nature check. So go ahead and roll a 20-sided dice if you want.
All of us or one?
Just
Steve?
Edward, since Edward's the one who decided to look at it.
18.
18.
So Edward, you know, based on your knowledge of plants and the forest, that this is an extremely rare flower that takes 3 years to grow, and it only blooms for 8 hours. That's why it's so expensive.
Oh, okay.
And you know that it's preserved in this glass.
I was
You
gonna
don't know
say,
what-
is there a spell that keeps it in the, like eternal once it bloomed in the glass?
Yes, as long as it's in the glass and that smoke continues to emanate, showing that the spell is in effect, it should stay like that perpetually.
Wow, that's awesome.
But if the glass is smashed, you think it'll probably mess with the spell, and
You'll
the
lose
flower
it.
will probably wilt shortly.
Can I touch it?
You can touch
I'm
it.
touching it. I touched it.
It's in glass, so your finger touches the glass, and it feels cold to the touch, but it's not so cold that it would hurt you or anything.
Okay.
As a wizard, you just know that if you manage to get your finger in there, it could be kind of bad.
Yeah.
As you sit down at the table, Nitsua orders some drinks, and the rest of you order some drinks as well.
Nice.
A bartender goes off to get some, and then a nobleman walks up. He looks a little more pronounced than every other nobleman in the room. He's a little taller, a little larger, a little stronger, and he's beaming with a smile from ear to ear. He introduces himself. Welcome! I'm Traskar, Lord of Secomber, and it's so great to have you here, my victors. Victors of the Midsummer Melee.
Nice to meet you, good sir.
Indeed, thank you for coming to our town. It was so exciting watching you participate in the tournament. I haven't seen a performance that gutsy in years. You really put your life on the line for this beautiful flower, the Star of Ether here. Great job.
Nice. As a barbarian, it is my call to fight for victories above and beyond. What about you?
Yeah,
Dragon?
I'm sure it's really your call to fight for victories.
It is.
Fucking idiot.
I was a soldier, and that's how we were raised.
What the hell is this?
Somber.
Orange juice?
Fuck oranges.
Traskar sees the short exchange between Draco and Edward and just kind of glosses over as if it didn't happen. He says, "Indeed, often it's the party with the mix of different types who approach fights and encounters from different points of views and angles that can get a leg up on the rest. The team of only spearmen, Riley and his green wind spears, they sure didn't know how to handle that firewall trap. They're all burned up now. We really should tone down our traps. It's no fun when they all die. But you didn't die. Just got a little burned, I can see, Draco.
It's the 2nd degree, so we're good.
I find it monstrous that you take such pleasure.
How the
in
hell do I get
gassing
burned? I'm a
others.
fucking dragon. No, I'm not a dragon. Shut up about it.
Right. You're a hero to me.
Can I roll to tell him to fuck off?
1 minute.
Just gotta see if you can roll to tell him to fuck off.
Now, you missed the opening preliminary toasts earlier. We've all had several glasses to drink, hence why everyone's in such a jovial mood. You know, nobility, usually they're pretty uptight and always down to business and crossing their T's and dotting their I's. But as you can see, they've had quite the drink, and everyone's been opening up tonight. This is going to be a grand party, and we can't wait to get it started with a toast from you. And then he picks up a glass of wine as the bartender brings back the drinks that you all ordered, and the bartender gives you your drinks. Traskar lifts the glass of wine and he, hits it with his with a fork or something. Ding, 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 ding. He says, "Our heroes have arrived! Everyone, let's hear a toast from our winners of the Midsummer Melee!" And he he gestures to Draco, assuming that Draco is the most well-spoken.
Yeah.
Some words from their
Shut
adept
up, I'm talking.
spell-slinging wizard.
Everybody listen to our dragon friend.
Shut the fuck up.
What do you want me to do?
Space more.
I mean, what do you want me
Please.
to do?
We just want to hear a few words from the mighty winners of the Midsummer Melee.
Got it.
Tell us,
Here,
how did your spells help you in this tournament?
Yeah, they had us in the first half. We came back in the second. Got 2 touchdowns, and I killed 3 guys.
See, we're talking about practice. Practice, not a game. No, not a tournament. Not a tournament. We're talking about practice.
All right, the whole goal of the rest of the night is just to make Joe laugh.
He turns to Edward, and maybe some words from our man of fewer words.
It was a good fight.
Ah, what a great toast indeed! And with that, I hope this wine matches the excellence of my very own vintage, grown and aged below this very manor with which we popped off our soiree. Cheers to the victors of the Midsummer
Nice
Melee
soiree.
and the keepers of the beautiful Star of Ether.
Cheers.
And with that, everyone has their toast.
Late soiree.
After the toast, he sits down at your table. Traskar goes on to speak a little about how there's many opportunities for you now that you've put your name out there as the winners of the Midsummer Melee. That mercenary bands are going to be looking to hire you. Magicians looking for a master might come to Draco, seeking to be his apprentice. Nitsua, he said more spell slingers might be interested to learn how you were able to splatter enemies into the walls with your...
Oh yeah, have I killed this day?
Oh yes, you have.
Yeah, how
you
many
have-
people
okay.
did we kill each? How many people
It's part of my character. I gotta kill every day to appease my god, or otherwise I.
Well,
go
it depends on
blind
how
rage
you
and kill
slice
everyone
it.
in sight.
all our
This-
journeys together? You've never told me this. I just thought you were a sociopath.
Well, it can be as simple as cooking the squirrel that we eat on our dinners.
the size of the kill does not matter.
It doesn't really matter.
It matters
size,
not.
But it just has to be a kill each
Hey,
day.
will you guys shut up?
Also, do you know dragons are so fucking irritable?
Good God.
Someone needs a vodka cranberry.
I'm like a flaming Dr. Pepper myself. Not because I'm a dragon, though.
Not because I'm
Why
a
is it a
dragon.
dragon,
Stop
though?
fucking saying that.
Leave me the fuck alone.
As a waiter, so Traskar gets up to walk away.
He's
and
a waiter?
A waiter comes with your cranberry supreme or whatever you called it.
Vodka cranberry.
It's cranberry supreme.
Vodka cranberry. But none of you ordered a vodka cranberry. And before you can return it, because that drink's for wussies who didn't win the Midsummer Melee,
Dude.
a woman approaches. She is a
A whore. A lady of the night.
Now it's just gonna be a fight between us. He's getting sucked off by this lady.
she's a
Well, she doesn't like
tall,
dragons, so it's too
There we go.
blonde woman who seems to like dragons.
Oh,
She
fuck.
stares-
Damn it! You
Eat shit.
bitch!
Fucking idiots.
You blonde
stares-
bitch!
She stares Draco up and down, picks up the vodka cranberry, and gives it a nice long sip.
Mm.
Take it all.
Take it to the
Take it all,
Have it. Drink it.
says the dragon.
Love it.
And she asks Draco, "What school of what
Take
school
him
of
to the top.
magic did you study?"
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
Hold on.
Our dragon's intoxicated.
Wait, drunk was early? I don't know. Is that a makeup or is that something on my sheet?
You just say it.
Huh?
You're a wizard, right?
What's your
Yeah.
resistance?
So you picked a subclass at level 3. School of Necromancy, School of Evocation, School of Enchantment,
Whoops.
Illusions,
Didn't do
Charms,
that, didn't
School of
Get your
Elements.
shit together.
Maybe she
Wait,
asked
wait,
me.
hold on, it's in here. I remember doing that. Hold on.
Starting to think this team only needs 2.
All right, I didn't do it. Let's do the first one.
Maybe she asked me what kind of pact I made, and I've gotten pact of the tome.
And then she asks me how much I'm packing, and I tell her it's a lot.
He's the dungeon master. He just asks questions.
Oh, you ask him
Yeah,
questions?
you don't add to it.
Can I roll for an ass slap because I'm a barbarian and I'm drunk?
He asked me where what fucking. Okay, what? Can you
Yeah,
tell me-
sure, go ahead.
All right, yeah, let's go. Roll
He's
for
rolling
an ass slap.
slap.
Is it 20?
Yeah.
Let's fucking go. Give
Come
me
on,
this fucking-
D20,
Give me this perfect ass slap right here.
25. Fuck.
Damn it! I'm getting hit with a drink.
So, as she waits for a response from Draco about what school of magic he studied, and as Nitsua starts to tell her that his school of magic is the best, the magic of making a
What
pact
school was
with,
it?
Yeah,
the
I
nameless
made a
one.
pact, and it's with the nameless god, and it's pact of the tome.
Nice.
Edward goes to tell her just how much he's packing. He reaches his big burly arm up, and he goes to swipe all the way around the table, aimed firmly at her buttocks. But unfortunately, he's had a little bit too much to drink already, because that's what barbarians do. They know how to
Facts.
party. You got started earlier at the tavern, after all, and you straight up fall off of your stool
Fuck.
onto the ground, getting a handful of air.
I am a drunk asshole.
Moron.
Moron.
He's Mr. Leahy of Barbarians.
Just coming out of the.
Luckily, everyone's having such a good time, and it's such a great atmosphere that no one even notices, except for Draco, who kind of is used to this at this point.
Idiots.
Fucking idiots.
She introduces herself as Michaela Harpel. She's from the town of Longsaddle, which is one of the smaller hamlets or towns that are part of the Lord's Alliance.
That's where you're
okay.
from.
So she traveled to
Oh, yeah, I'm
come
a
see
lord.
us.
He's from Longsaddle, too, I think he said earlier.
Is your character from Longsaddle?
Wait, what? You asked me earlier where
Yeah,
if I'm
you
from,
said
and I
he was
said
from
yes.
Longsaddle. You said, like,
Oh,
he's
that's
something.
right.
You said he's from Longsaddle, so they're from the same
Okay,
town.
that's right.
Yeah.
That
Oh, participation
We go
award.
way
Hey-o.
fucking back.
See, I'm paying attention. Don't give me shit.
Team of 2.
After she has another sip of her vodka cranberry, she exclaims, "Oh, I've seen you before. You never come out of your tower. You know, wizards are supposed to study, but you really should socialize some more. And you should know who I am." Which you do, because you're from Longsaddle. You know that she's part of the Harpel family, and the Harpel family basically control Longsaddle like the mafia. Anything they
shit.
want done gets done. Anything they
Yeah,
say,
don't fucking
it's
look
law.
at him.
Don't fuck around with the Harpel.
Nobody look at
family.
her.
Don't touch her.
Looking up.
Don't even
Well,
look at her.
I am looking up because I'm on the floor like an asshole.
See, you almost would have got fucked up if you
I
would
didn't
have
even know.
If you would
Good
have gotten
thing
that
I
ass
know.
slap, you would have gotten killed.
The more you know. G.I. Joe.
See, Hanimana Takamuru.
So Michaela says that she's got to carouse with other scouts from the other parts of the Lord's Alliance to extend the reach of the Harpels, but that Draco, here's her spell number. She gives you a stone of sending. She says you can contact her anytime, big boy. She gives that to you, Draco, so you can add a stone of sending in Michaela Harpel to your inventory.
Oh
All right.
shit! You got some more inventory shit. What's it? What was it?
What
Your
is it?
balls, she great.
I know her name,
A
but
stone of magical
sort of-
sending that only works for Michaela Harpel.
got
Oh,
it.
the
She wants to talk
Stone of
more with
Harpel,
Draco
call it.
when no one's listening. And Draco, you know that the Harpels, they only marry wizards, and all they care about is magic. They're kind of insane.
Oh, she
Their
wants the
experiments
wizard
get
life.
people killed all the time, which is why they're in the Long Saddle and not a larger city. And you might think twice before barking up that tree, because you might just get exploded by one of their daft experiments. You think you know better than them
Yeah.
as a superior wizard.
I got you.
Okay, as Michaela walks off, you look around the room and you see indeed there are representatives from all 10 of the cities and towns in the Lord's Alliance. And another person comes to approach you, an elf, a half-elf, with a wizard's hat,
Half-leaf.
full-blown wizard stereotype, robes, a staff,
Halfling leaf.
some kind of
Tropicana
arcane
cookies.
necklace.
How much?
200.
Hey, pay attention.
My bad.
And before the wizard can introduce herself, you all hear a scream.
Holy shit! That was so loud you cut out.
Was it really? Yeah, I thought I was still waiting for it.
Go ahead with your girly shit.
You all hear a scream, and the next thing you know, standing over by the entrance to the bar is a raving mad waiter.
Oh god.
It looks like he's grown in size, several feet tall. His fingernails have grown several inches long and
Oh,
have
shit.
jagged, sharp edges.
It's a goddamn
He's grown
werewolf.
hair all over his body, almost like lycanthropy or whatever the fuck werewolves are.
It is a werewolf?
don't
No,
know.
but it
Oh, no,
looks
he's-
awfully similar.
Damn.
And you see another guest lying on the floor with their arms up, in defense.
Defense, yeah.
And it looks like this raving waiter is about to tear their guts out.
Oh, Jesus.
What do you do?
Can I roll to put myself in between the waiter and this lunatic?
Oh, you don't got to roll for it.
I
That's
have-
exactly what you do.
Yeah, let's go.
As soon as any kind of conflict, the air of any kind of conflict approaches, your drunken stupor seems to just disappear.
My senses
your
are
training
heightened.
kicks in, and you dash over to the looming waiter.
Nice.
With your axe prepared. For some reason, they didn't take your weapons. Maybe they just.
Now I have.
I was gonna ask earlier if I could roll or if they would take my weapons. As a barbarian, I feel like, and a soldier, I feel like I'm allowed to keep my armor on me and my weapons.
I have brewer supplies. Could I immediately, understanding what might happen, start brewing
Let him
a
answer
healing
one
potion?
question, then ask another question. Answer questions.
So brewing a healing potion would take 8 hours of downtime.
Oh,
well,
Jesus.
never mind.
Well, that's not happening.
But you can rush over in Edward's wake to help your ally.
There we go. I follow up with that then. I probably
Okay,
should start brewing
so
that potion when
Edward
we started.
and Nitsua rush over, and you see, like I said before, you see a much taller, much beefier, much scarier looking waiter. Half of his clothing, a nice black suit, is bursting at the seams. One of the arms has completely come off from the suit, and you can see bulging muscle with brown hairs growing.
Nice. He's on my workout plan? Cool.
Yeah, he's at my.
Sheesh.
Yeah, he listened to Draco's magical muscle hypertrophy 5-step plan. And he turns towards you. He thinks Edward, you look like the biggest threat in the room. What do you do?
I cast.
What do I do? Wait. I'm in front of the guy now, right? Or I'm
You're
at least.
in between. You're in between the fallen noble who's trying to inch back on the ground with his arms up, in desperate fear, and the beastly waiter.
We got the map up.
I don't think it's.
I thought
it's the crazy thing.
He's doing it.
Oh, nice. That's fucking awesome. Look at that fucking crazy
Wouldn't that
guy.
be next to me?
This is a pretty cool little thing.
That's awesome.
Cool.
The beastly waiter looks like he's ready to strike. Do you do anything?
And you said I have my axes on me, right?
All your weapons, your armor, you got everything.
I
except
definitely I want to know what's going on. So can I swing my axe in a defensive deflect or block
Yes,
instead of an
there you
attack?
go.
Step back, motherfucker.
Yeah,
go.
basically. Can I swing to show him like I'm not one to be trifled with?
Like block his attack.
Yeah, or block
essentially.
his attack. Yeah, exactly.
Go ahead and roll a sleight of hand check. No, athletics. Roll an athletics check.
What's the dice?
It's a D. All checks are always D20s.
Okay.
If I ever say a check, it's a D20.
Okay.
Where's your paper?
20.
Oh shit! Well, never mind. It doesn't matter.
Roll a natural 20.
Oh,
Let's
nat 20.
go.
Yeah, that's a nat 20.
That's a nat 20.
That's a good start.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
That's
so
how I
you-
defend my boys.
You raise your axe up, and the waiter, his claws come down, but you perfectly deflect them. And in fact, not only did you deflect his claws, but you shove your axe with the other hand on the what the fuck is it called? The staff?
Hilt.
The hilt.
The hilt.
hilt.
You've got both hands on it, and you shove him back.
Shove it into
and
it.
he flips over the bar and lands on his back, prone. And the commotion gives the other nobles some time to back away in fear
So,
as the dust settles and the waitstaff runs away. Everyone roll for initiative. That's a check.
What is
So
that?
D20, and then you
D20,
add your
D20.
initiative modifier, which should be at the top of your character sheet.
It's right here.
What is that?
20? Is that a nat 20?
Yeah, it's a 20. Awesome, got a
Nat
20.
20.
Awesome, just rolled a 20.
Yo.
I got a 7.
Bo got a 7.
And a 3.
What's your initiative? It's 0. Austin got a 20. I got a 9.
I have a 5.
You got a 5.
And then I also have a response once you're done.
You have to let him run the thing. He
fine.
asks you.
And he got a
It's very important.
12.
Draco, take away his liquor. Take his keys.
Cut him off.
He's
Okay. So what were you going to say, Nitsua?
See.
Good.
In response,
That's what I said,
cast Eldritch Blast. I cast Eldritch Blast against.
Okay,
the,
so we'll have you do. So Nitsua, you're actually at the top of the round of combat with the highest initiative. So you let.
He's the
forth-
hat, right, on your thing, and I'm the book.
Yeah, I'm head. You're the book.
I have a book here. Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I have a book here, and I'm doing it all with my my
I
pens.
just
Yeah.
mean the
No, like the symbols for
yeah.
us. There's an axe, a hat, and a book. He's Steven's the axe. I'm the hat, and Austin's the hat, and I'm the book, right?
Is that a hat?
Yeah, it's like a witch hat.
Proper liquor.
Yes.
Cannot tell what
Okay,
that
cool.
is.
Just making sure. Go
Looks
ahead.
like a chimney.
See,
Actually, no, it looks like a sorting hat.
I know, right? Some of the icons came with Elba Rodeo, and the other ones I made myself.
A crazy waiter's on point.
Yeah, that's crazy way it works.
So, Nitsua, you, no one would have even been able to take any weapons from you because maybe you keep a dagger on your hilt, but it was never out. It never needed to be out. You're a warlock, and you can summon eldritch magic through your pact with the nameless god. You fill your fists with power and go ahead and make an attack roll
Roll a
against the
No,
No, the
Oh.
20.
20 to see if it hits.
because the waiter was shoved to the ground, he's prone, and ranged attacks are made with disadvantage. Furthermore, because of where you're standing right now, he has half cover, which means he's got additional AC.
Yeah,
So
he's
if you
behind the
hear
thing.
Land, you might want to reposition yourself so that you can get a clear line of
Okay,
sight.
How much
on
could he
the-
boo at a turd?
30 feet.
30, so that's 6 squares.
Oh,
Oh,
So
eat
I
plenty.
move,
Jump on top
I
of
move
that
3
counter.
squares. So, all right, yeah, I get on top of the counter, In order
Roll
to
an
position-
acrobatics check.
Okay.
Get the fuck.
8. What's your acrobatics? It's one of these ones here. It's this one at the top.
It's probably just 8.
Zero acrobatics.
So just 8.
And 0 dexterity in my fucking warlock.
Okay, so you go to heroically jump on top of the
And I fall.
the bar, but you stumble
Fucking
face forward onto the bar instead.
God
Using
damn it.
all of your movement for the whole turn, you're able to get up on top of the bar.
Heyo.
Hey.
At least I'm right.
Ew.
Shit, I'm right in front of him. He can kick my ass.
So the way it works is like everyone gets a turn, including the bad guys.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I mean. His next turn, he's gonna fucking
Go
get
ahead,
on
Joe.
me.
If you spend your turn laughing at us in
You better-
disgust of
yeah,
our
you
moves,
better
I'll laugh.
Save me.
You look down, and there he is on his bottom, looking up at you with rage-filled eyes.
Oh shit.
Normally, you'd have a hard time hitting someone that's prone on the ground, but now you're standing right over him. You're gonna have no trouble hitting him with your attack. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
Oh.
So 1d20,
A
and then add
D20?
your
Oh,
plus to
okay.
hit, which is probably plus 5.
It says a 1d10 force for my Eldritch
That's
Blast.
damage if you hit. First, you make a spell
Oh,
attack,
okay.
which is a d20. So roll the d20.
8.
again. God
No,
damn
no,
it.
hold on. It's 8
Now-
plus.
Your
8
proficiency
plus-
at level 3 is 2, and how much do you have? Do you have 2 charisma or 3 charisma?
I have 1
Plus-
charisma.
1.
Plus 1
Uh,
charisma.
You're a warlock, right? Isn't charisma supposed to be your main stat?
My main stat seems to be intelligence.
Yeah, he just. I mean, he probably did like a picked it himself thing.
I did like one of the random like
Oh, no,
the
yeah, the
pre-built
pre-mades.
ones, yeah.
Can you
I'll
read to me?
probably remake it the character.
Hold
That's
up.
fine.
Are you sure you made a warlock, not a wizard?
Yeah, it's a Warlock 3 Fire Genasi Folk Hero.
Okay, can you just tell me your ability modifiers from the top to bottom, like strength, dex, con,
Strength
etc.?
plus 1, Dexterity plus 0, Constitution plus 0, Intelligence plus 3, Wisdom plus 2, Charisma plus 1. But I have a...
Okay, the charisma should be plus 3, and the int should be plus 1.
Just change it.
So we're gonna just make that change on the fly, and I'll help you with your ability scores after the combat. But as a warlock, you would definitely have a plus 3 to charisma.
Okay.
Alright, yeah,
So-
let's change it here.
So
Alright,
we'll fix
charisma
that.
plus
you
3
know,
then.
Fix it in post, okay? So you have a plus 5 to hit. So 2 from your proficiency bonus and 3 from your main stat. So plus 5 to hit. So you rolled an 8, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
for 13.
Now you add 5, and your plus to hit now is 13.
Oh, okay.
So let's see, how much armor does this guy have?
Less than 13, motherfucker.
Okay, so that actually still just misses, unfortunately. So,
Fuck
it
you.
was close. It was close. It was close. So it was a pretty bad roll. So you hurl your bolts, and they land in the gap between his armpit and his arm, leaving scorched holes in the ground. As what color is your Eldritch Blast? Purple, green, neon?
You better pick a
Blue.
good color. Oh.
I'm pretty sure it says blue in the description.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
You say blue?
Yeah, blue.
I'd go green with
It leaves
fucking,
ephemeral
Cthulhu.
blue
It could be whatever you want.
Cthulhu is fucking green.
It could be rainbow.
That's what I was
Okay, he's
thinking.
going green.
Green with my Eldritch Terrors that are my Eldritch God.
Okay, green. Green it is. So you can make them any color.
No color.
They're green today, I guess. So green smoke emanates from little pits in the floor that are left behind by your Eldritch Blast. The waiter's up next. He uses half of his movement speed to get up off of the ground, and you're not the one he's after, even though you did just lob some attacks at him. No, he's pissed because he got
God.
thrown to the ground by that 260-pound
Yes.
mass of
269.
He's coming right at you.
A firm 69.
He's still alive.
and he runs over to
Wouldn't it be-
Edward, and normally you would get an opportunity attack Nitsua, but you're so far up off the ground on the bar that you can't reach him with your little dagger, so you don't get
Damn.
one. And he goes to swipe at you with his claws. Let's see, that is it's a 16.
Jesus.
So what
Yeah,
how
you're
much
not
armor do you
16.
have, Edward?
Steven.
I have. Let's see. I have 13 armor.
Oh shit.
Okay, so That is a hit. So his claws rake
Shit.
into you
I'll keep your
for.
Wait, hold on one sec. Everyone tells me you're starting hit
18
points.
HP.
29.
Thanks, Chris.
Yeah.
Wait, so how much am I hit for? He hit for
3.
6. Oh, 3. I was gonna
As
say
you
6.
are-
Just
Yeah,
hit for
13
like
armor.
maximum damage, actually. 15 damage. Jesus.
Wait, does it?
What the
It doesn't get negated at all by the armor?
Well, the way it works is if the attack roll with the
higher.
modifiers exceeds the target's armor or meets it,
Wait,
then
are
it's
you
a hit.
Are you-
It's not.
are
the,
you-
It's just not the difference. It's the full amount.
are you telling me you rolled over there and you over here destroyed me after I rolled my first perfect 20?
Gosh,
Yeah.
You guys are probably gonna die. I'm not pulling punches. So this is a D6,
Oh,
and
fuck.
it was
God.
2d6 plus 3 piercing as his claws raked into you, and I
Oh
rolled
my god.
2 sixes.
You,
You got
fucked
really
me up.
unlucky.
So
Yeah,
minus
no, he
15
fucked
for
me up.
Steven.
Yeah, Steven's at 14. Go
My
ahead.
armor is useless.
Yeah, if I would
What
have got hit
armor
with
do
that,
you
I would
have?
have
Is
been
it
dead.
like
as
leather
fuck.
armor or chain armor?
I have a mix of leather and chain armor for a
I have
soldier.
light armor. What does that mean? I don't know what
It's
that
like a chainmail.
Oh, light
Okay,
chain
yeah, that
armor.
You
makes
look like
sense.
a
Mithril.
go-go disco
Mithril.
dancer.
I am a go disco dancer. Bold.
Okay, so you take 15 points of slashing
Fuck.
of piercing damage as his claws pierce into your chest. It looks like he's making little gouged out rings around your nipples. For
Oh
some
my
reason.
god.
Hey Draco, why don't you fucking?
So I'm
step
at
in here?
15 health. I'm already badly. I'm
He's in
pretty
order.
badly wounded.
Hey,
I
Draco,
think-
why don't you fucking
aren't you
step
at
in here and do
14 health?
something?
Yeah, 14. Yeah, my bad. Bad math.
I need you
I'm
to make
dying.
I need you to make a strength saving throw.
All right.
Oh, there you
So
go.
you're being pushed to the ground as he digs his nails into your chest. Go ahead and roll a d20 and add your modifier for your strength saving throw.
One on that one.
No!
no.
It was the cord.
It's the
That's
core got you
bullshit.
dirty.
I got a 4.
Damn.
Okay, so he pierces his claws into your chest
Son of
and
a
they go deeper. And flinching in pain, you fall backwards onto a chair, which crumbles underneath your ass. And you fall further back as the splinters pierce into one of the nobles, who screams, and it's a domino effect. The noble falls back and screams. And you're going to take another...
An
You're gonna take another
additional.
point of damage as your ass falls on a broken piece of chair and you feel some wood like pierce into
How
your
much was
leg.
it you cut out?
Another 1.
Oh
So I
my
guess you're
God.
at 13 now.
Oh god.
Oh fuck yeah.
I was expecting like a 7, 8. I was like, oh
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
My ass is bleeding.
Yeah, he pulls his claws up into the air. They're dripping with blood,
Fuck.
and he turns around. I don't know how to turn the character, but he turns towards Nitsua. Draco, you're up.
There you go.
Dude, he was not a fan of that nat 20.
Oh damn, he was very mad.
Okay. So far back on a firebolt, it's got 120 feet.
Yeah, no wonder you stayed back. You're a wizard. You can't take hits, but you sure can dish them out.
I'm hiding behind the table. Yeah, so I'm gonna
You
firebolt.
can do that. That's the thing you can do.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. You can see me.
Okay. Noted.
Yeah.
Okay, so my firebolt is a D10 plus 1. So I have to roll a 20 to see how much it hits, right?
So first you roll d20 to attack.
Oh shit! Right.
1.
Fuck me.
Damn it. We're all just getting the nat 1.
We're all gonna die.
Oh fuck,
fuck.
yeah.
So you hurl the fireball and
At the other game that I played, if you roll a 1, you roll it again. I'm just saying.
Yeah, we are beginners here.
You
me
don't
and
get to do it
Steven.
after I had to get stabbed my nipples. The fuck? My nipples
Because-
are gone.
Nitsua, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw because a fireball comes hurling out of left field into the ceiling and timbers
What do I
and
get?
chunks of wood fall from the ceiling right over your head.
7.
7 with 0. I have 0
Now,
dexterity.
you have saving throws, so these are not ability checks. So if you have a character, yeah, Chris has it right.
0 dexterity still.
What is the saving throw you're using? Or what is he looking for?
Dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, it's 0.
Yeah, it's having 0 dexterity, 0 saving throw.
Oh, wait,
modifier.
did you fix... Is that the one that we changed?
No, we changed the
No,
intelligence
charisma.
charisma.
Nope, he's got 0 dexterity.
See, my charisma is right on my saving
We're not
throws.
looking hot for people who just won a tournament.
Okay, so Nitsua, you
waiter's pissed.
dive out of the way, but because you're already up on the bar, you already knew it was going to hurt diving on your chest. You're not an athlete, but now you're falling an extra 4 or 5 feet, and you smash into the ground and tumble over. You don't. Your ribs are wincing in pain. You look up at the ceiling. You're seeing stars, but you don't think you're bleeding. You think you're probably fine. But now your character is down here on the ground and you can't see anyone because you're behind the bar. And in fact, there's going to be some rubble right there. Let's just pretend that's rubble for now.
Okay.
And it's fallen down from the ceiling, so it's kind of trapping you in here until you get back up and get over the bar. Okay. Edward, you're up.
Am I though?
Yeah.
Am I on my ass with
No,
a
yeah,
with
you've
a
got
piece of
13.
glass?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
You have to take half your movement speed to stand up, so you'll only have 15 left, I believe.
For-
But you should be.
Dexterity or no? What do you...
Turn that
So
on.
okay,
you
so
can-
I'm standing up, and how much health you said?
So you took. I believe you're
13. You're at 13. I'm keeping.
And I
track.
pull the glass out of my ass.
you.
Oh, actually, you're at
it's
12.
not
You took the
embedded.
one more.
It's not embedded.
No, he was
as
at
as you go to
14, you
stand
took
up,
one
it
more,
falls
he's at
out, and you hear it clatter to the ground. Your butt feels a little warm. You think from the blood.
Jesus.
Your ass is warm, dude.
Your
Can
ass is
I
out.
can I stand up and rage?
Yeah, you can.
Let's get it. Fucking rage.
Fucking rage. So yeah, I want to stand up and basically power up Goku style.
Swim with the
Pull.
dolphins and all
Can I?
that.
Yeah, pull both my axes out and then I guess lunge forward for an attack.
Yep, you can do that. So you can move 15 more feet this round, and you only need to move 10 to get right up in his business.
Let's
Right up in his
fucking go.
ass.
All up
Do you
in
want
his
to try to get up onto the bar as well, or anything like that, or you just
Can I go for a beheading swing?
want
Is he right in front of you?
Or
is he
at least,
behind
or
the bar?
let's just say, can I go for a heavy damage back? As he did to me.
to?
Maybe a
you
foot cut off?
You recall him driving his claws down into your chest, and you
Mm-hmm.
think you need to take a downwards approach to his head. So
Let's
why don't
go.
you roll me an athletics check as you go to leap up onto the bar, the bar, whatever the fuck a bar is called.
It.
Let's fucking go, baby.
20.
Let's.
19.
No, 19. Never mind.
Oh.
That 19.
It's pretty far from my
Okay,
face.
and while you're raging, you get advantage on athletics checks,
glasses.
so you can roll another one if you'd like, and then you take the higher of the two. But I'm sure 19 is good enough.
I'm gonna roll a 20 right now. You watch.
Get that nat 20. 16.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna go
Well,
nat-
yeah, it's
not bad,
I'm
but
gonna
I'll
take
nat
that 19.
Yeah.
With a 19, you jump up onto the the bar, and we're just gonna say that was your attack roll as well. Your axe comes swinging down, and it connects to the base of his neck. Let's see how much you damage him. Why don't you roll for damage?
Oh shit! Is that D10?
Wait, no.
Oh.
It's not a 20. It's what's on your paper.
What's your paper?
Oh, just my attack?
What's your what attack to use?
Let me see it.
Weapon attack.
Too much paper.
He's got a 1d6 plus 3 slashing plus 5 hit.
That sounds like the hand axe. Are you using a hand axe, or
Yeah,
are
I
you
have.
using
I have
He's
two,
two axes.
two hand axes, both hands.
So are you making like two attacks?
Can he do that?
Yeah,
would
I
that
mean,
or would it be double
yeah, I was
roll?
asking him earlier if I didn't know if I could use both of them.
Dual wielding exists, but the secondary attack does not get your
Full strength.
Your whatever.
it doesn't get your additional damage. So the
Okay.
first
She's
attack
gonna
gets
net
your
roll.
strength modifier.
So
to
can
hit
we use
your-
the 19 and the 16?
Yeah, let me see that.
I think you use
Um,
the 6.
We'll say that
six
both
twice.
attacks land. So go ahead and roll
A
two
d6.
d6s. The first d6 we're gonna add your strength
It's a regular.
modifier, rage bonus to.
Uh-huh.
The second d6 I think we just add your rage bonus. I'm gonna look that up real quick. Or
Okay.
Barrier.
Roll 2 of these or roll
Yeah,
twice?
Roll twice, yeah.
roll two
5.
d6s.
What did you get?
5.
5, and this one gets the ad.
Yeah, first one gets the
Okay, the ad is plus
Additional.
2.
I'm just gonna sum up anyway.
7.
1 sec.
Yeah, let him do it. It's okay. Just wait,
Yeah.
because it might matter what you roll.
Okay. I can get my book out, but it would take a minute. I'm just gonna make a ruling for now, and we can look it up later. We'll look it up later.
Uh-huh.
For now, we'll say that it's gonna be the 2d6s plus your rage bonus plus your strength modifier.
Okay.
So your strength modifier is 3, right?
5.
5.
So 12. 12 total for the first roll.
Wait a
You got
minute.
a
There's no
5,
way you have 20
5,
strength.
2.
Oh no, never
rage
mind. It's
bonus.
3. I'm looking at the saving. It's 3 on the
So it's
regular.
10 total for the first roll because it's 5, 2 on the strength, 2 on the strength, and 3 on the rage. You said.
He rolled a 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so 5
What
plus
was the first d6?
5.
5.
A 5.
Yeah, okay, Austin, you did the math right. And then what was the second d6?
Okay, roll it
Gets a
again.
roll
I haven't
again.
rolled in because I was told to stop.
So your first axe slices into his
4.
the base of his neck, and it meets meaty, muscly sinew and flesh.
14 total with the
Okay.
additional roll.
So
And we don't
As
know how much strength what we're fighting has, right? That part of the
that's
game.
right. So
Yeah.
as experienced fighters, Nitsua and Draco, you see Edward's hand axes slice into both sides of his collarbone, but his head unfortunately doesn't come clean off. You think maybe one more good double hit like that, and he might go down. That's it for Edward. At the top of the round, we have Nitsua again.
Then.
And keep in mind, this all happened in the span of 6 seconds.
I don't
Okay,
hit-
so
I don't
I've
wanna hit
leapt
Steven,
forward and
though.
swung both on him.
I might
Is he gonna
fuck
hit
the
Steven
initial-
if-
I might fuck the initial
Hold
roll.
on.
up.
Oh yeah, can he hit me if he casts
Yeah.
a
No,
spell?
is this
Well,
you?
obviously.
That's Steven right next to the.
Oh, we're on top of
monster.
each other.
I'm under
I'm-
some. Actually, I have to get up from
I'm-
rubble.
Wait,
I have to get up
wait.
from the rubble first. I've been covered in rubble because I fell and some rubble fell on top of me.
But
so
if
I
I'm
need to
full
get up.
arms out extended on an attack, isn't that like at least
I don't
once?
think I don't think I can attack anyways. I need to get up out of the rubble first. He says that rubble, the shit next to my.
Well, I stood
character
up
is
immediately.
rubble.
Yeah, I stood up
Do I
immediately.
need to?
Does he have to get up out of the rubble?
He's not in the rubble.
I'm not okay.
So he's just regular attack.
So I can just shoot up and attack. All right.
You stand up, you can see over it just fine.
All right. I stand up and cast Eldritch Blast on the.
Okay, go ahead and make an attack roll as you summon more green flames of anger.
8.
8. Fucking goddamn it.
So that's a
Oh.
13 to hit, right?
That's 8.
It's 8. It's what is it?
It's
It's that
me.
part charisma.
That's me.
It would be
plus
charisma 3
charisma?
plus proficiency
Oh.
2.
11.
5.
Yeah, 11.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
you're
five
right.
and
13.
5
13.
and 8,
13.
13
Yeah.
doesn't hit. Your Eldritch Blast flies into the wall and leaves scorch marks in the wall.
God,
Do you want to move?
Yeah, I'll hop off of the bar. Or I'll hop back from the bar, so that.
Okay, so we'll say that it takes 10 movement speed to get up onto the bar. Do you want to get here or to the left or what?
I would say maybe move back behind the wall, around the wall corner of the bar. Yeah. like
Okay,
there,
so it
sorry.
takes 10 movement speed to get here. You have 20 more, so you could move all the way like up here if you wanted.
Where?
You could move
Yeah,
up.
that's where I was probably gonna move, like back there, just so you
Okay.
can get right to me.
So with all of the 6 seconds of time that's about to pass in the second round of combat, you get up onto the bar and you retreat just out of sight of the raving server, hoping maybe he won't come after you because he sure seemed to do a number to your pal Edward. The server's up again. He's
shit, I wanna
he
just
had
kill
his
you.
eyes on you, but he saw you run away. No, he never had his eyes on you. He had his eyes on the axes in his collarbones. He looks up at Edward, and he goes to attack at you. But because you've got the high ground, I'm going to say that he has disadvantage. So I'm going to roll 2d20s and take the lower one, and we'll see if he still hits you. So he goes to swipe at you, and that was 7.
Wait,
and
he's
an
swiping.
18.
Is he swiping? Sorry, is he swiping while he has
Warrior,
axe?
yeah.
while he
he's
has
a
axe?
monster. It's
That's
a monster,
crazy.
so it doesn't react to like humans.
While he has what?
While he has my axes, he's taking a swipe.
Your axes are not in his like collarbones anymore. You
Oh,
removed- You
Okay,
didn't
okay, okay.
successfully behead him. They're in your hands.
Oh, got you. Okay.
So he goes to swipe at you, and it looks like he's about to tear into your ankles because I rolled an 18. But then I rolled a 7 because I have disadvantage,
It's a low
which means he only
disadvantage.
gets a 12 to hit. Does a 12 hit?
You have to roll, I think.
You have 13 AC, right, Edward?
Oh, he's a 13,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it's
So a
13.
12 does not hit.
Oh,
His
nice.
his claws go to rake your ankles, but with your battle wits, you just do a little hop and jump out of the way, and his hands swipe through the air,
Oh,
and you
jeez.
thank God that you weren't wearing your heavy boots
We might
today.
finish this
Good
yet.
God.
We might beat this monster yet.
I don't know which god you're thanking. Maybe Sylvanas. Draco, you're up, and then Edward.
All right, hold on. Where the fuck am I? What's got long range? Yeah, I'm just gonna firebolt again.
Go ahead and make an attack roll as you hurl your magical flame.
18.
18!
That's definitely gonna hit.
Finally.
So go ahead and roll the damage.
Or it made me 10. Okay.
Watch him roll 1.
8.
yes.
So it's 8 plus 1.
Plus 1, 9. 9 to 10, 9 damage.
1 minute. I think you did the math
Let
wrong
me
there.
firebolt.
You don't add anything to firebolt. It's just a D10.
Okay. So,
That's
So what'd you
8.
8? Okay. So generally speaking, cantrips you often don't add modifiers to them. First and second and higher level spells you often do. Okay, so you said 8. Okay, so your bolt of flame hurls through the air, and this time you're not causing damage to the manor and bringing ceiling beams down. The firebolts slam into his back as he was focused on Edward, and he stumbles into the bar, but he doesn't fall over because his chest hits it, and he takes a fair bit of scorching blasts there. You can tell with your battle-hardened eyes that it looks like the battle. He's probably halfway there to going down and stopping, putting an upset to this awesome party. Edward, you're up. Did I miss? No, yeah, Edward, you're up.
Okay.
I don't
So
know.
I'm just standing. I'm still standing in front of him after he.
Above
Did I
you.
not jump back?
You're on top of the bar.
Oh, I'm on top. Okay. On the thing,
him.
on the thing, it looks like he's in between the bar.
It's over, Anakin.
He's in between the bar. You are standing on top. You're standing on top of the bar.
Oh, okay. There it goes. Oh, I didn't see it because it was perfectly on there.
Yep.
All right. Let me see here. Well, I'm still in rage, or how long does that last?
You're still raging.
Okay, thank God.
Can he rage further?
You're raging against the dino.
The rage
Against the
lasts, I
machine?
think, like 10 minutes or something.
Oh, fuck
and
yeah.
I think you get like 2 rages a day.
Quit
Nice,
it now.
It says 3, and then a long rest.
That's good because if you only had 1 rage left, I would say that was a tactical error.
Yeah,
But,
no, I seen 3 earlier
Hold
and
back.
knew what I was doing.
Yeah, he fucking nailed it, dude.
Why don't you chill out, guy who rolled a 1?
Oh, I guess I'll just chill out, guy who rolled a 1.
You
Fuck
guys
you,
all-
idiot.
Nice comment from a dragon who's upset. All right,
And we'll
so
say
I'm
that
gonna
now-
on top of the bar. I'm gonna go for a frenzy attack.
Okay, that's where you get advantage, but they also get advantage against you, right?
Yep. Oh no, it's while in a frenzy, you can make a single melee attack as a bonus action on each of your turns after this. It doesn't say
Makes
I'm
an
weak
extra
after.
bonus attack.
I think.
And then it gives you a level of exhaustion, right?
It doesn't say that here. I'm intoxicated.
Bonus attack.
Bonus?
Frenzy, you make a single melee weapon attack with bonus action. You shoot turn. It says nothing about exhaustion.
Son of a bitch, you're trying to cheat us.
I'm just checking.
Yeah, look in your book.
You go out there and you give 110%, and you hope you win. And you
I'll be honest with you, they had us in the first half.
Yeah, you get exhaustion if you do this.
Let's go.
So he has to
I'm
keep
swinging.
a record or whatever that.
It would just make you half as smart for the rest of the day.
Half as smart.
Yeah, like you'll be half as smart.
Well, what's half a 0?
Well, all of your stats will
Everything drops it when you're half as smart.
everything will suck.
Oh,
It's
God.
probably not you know you have advantage from standing on top of the bar table right now, so there's no need.
You have the high ground, Anakin.
Oh, so there's no need to go into a frenzy.
In the current position you're in, there's no need.
Okay, so can I go for I want to go for a double swing on his cranium.
Yeah, okay. Go ahead and roll 2 attack rolls. They both
That's a
have
6?
advantage.
Is that a 6 or a 20?
It's a 6.
Roll 2 d20s for your first attack.
First do that, yeah.
Okay.
2 d20s.
Because you have advantage. So each attack is going to get 2 d20s, and you take the higher.
First one, nat 20.
Nat 20, first one.
Wow.
Roll a 7.
Okay, so roll. So the way I like to do crits is we just do an extra damage die. So your damage die is a d6. Go ahead and roll 2 d6s for your first attack.
Yeah, that one. 3 and
A
2.
2.
5
Oof.
total.
5. Okay, so 5 plus 3 strength plus 2 rage bonus.
Yep.
So you do 10 damage with your first axe swing, and he takes a step back. Blood's like splurting out of his throat.
Good.
He's
Fuck
like,
him.
go ahead and attack with the second one.
A second 20?
Yeah.
Roll another 2d20s for your left-handed axe.
I just realized we were doing it.
8, and then you said roll twice.
Yeah.
An 8 and 15.
Okay. That 15 is definitely going to hit. How do you want to kill him? Or do you want to do it lethal or non-lethal? First of all, because melee, you can always knock the person out instead of killing them. So it's up to you.
I'd like, honestly, I've already killed plenty of people from the tournament. I'd like to knock him out and know what the fuck his problem is.
Okay, so you flip your axe around somewhat and you
To the
knock him
handle
over
side.
the handle side across the broad side of his face. You hear some snaps as his jaw goes flying to the left, and he goes twirling in a pirouette, landing on the ground.
Fuck yeah.
A little bit of dust billows up, and he doesn't move.
Little dust okay, baby. Is Joe laughing? Hold on. Nope.
The nobles have been screaming in panic and backing up away from you all. But let's see, what was his name? Traskar? One sec.
Dusted that motherfucker.
Traskar sees that he if you recall, Traskar is an experienced ranger. He's seen a lot of combat, and he can tell that the coast is clear. He stands up on a stool and he shouts, "Everyone, everyone! Our brave heroes have controlled the situation.
Nice.
They
I rolled a 20.
bested dozens of foes in the midsummer melee
You
just
beat 'em?
earlier
I
today."
knocked him the fuck out. Instead of
And
I'm
this-
just letting him know. Instead of killing him, I knocked him the fuck out, and everyone's celebrating us now. Go inside.
Back.
Close the door. Sorry, we're having dog issues.
Nice. So he's down.
So yeah, he's down, knocked out, and everyone's celebrating us now.
Give me that remote. I'm trying to get back to it.
So Traskar, the lord of the manor and the lord of the town of Secomber that you're all in, he stands up on the bar stool and he shouts, calm down, everyone. Our brave heroes have controlled the situation.
Yeah.
Combat is nothing to this trio of violent killers.
Nice.
They got the spot after all.
I'm still fucked up though. I got fucked up in the chest.
I don't like we call him violent killer know-how.
So he continues. He says, servants, carry that server away. Remove him from the room.
Mm-hmm.
And as he says that, some of the servants they come over to the unconscious, collapsed, overgrown, hairy server that was attacking you all.
Uh-huh.
They start carrying him out towards one of the doors. As they're carrying him out, Traskar says, "Take him to the recuperating room." As the servers go to leave, or as the servers leave, presumably to go to the recuperating room, Traskar continues. He says, "What's a party without a fight? I say, This is a wonderful night. Let's carry on. I'm sure no more attacks will happen. We have our brave heroes here to protect us. As you can see, they handled that situation with ease. But could someone get Edward a cloth?
A clock?
Cloth.
A cloth.
Okay, good.
Yeah, because I'm, my nipples are
He's all
fucked up.
He's
Yeah.
all scratched up.
I'm
and
half
shit.
health.
Yeah, take care.
Your chest
Maybe
is
get him
gouged
more than a
out and your
cloth?
butt's bleeding.
Yeah, is no one gonna come heal?
Is there
Do
no,
he
like,
doesn't have
healing
any heals in
potions
this place?
inside
Yeah,
of
yeah.
The castle.
Not heal, but is there no one to come
Is he gonna
tend
heal
to
her?
my mortal wounds?
So as you're
I
standing
hate
there looking
I
all
have no
like a
problem.
bloody mess, Nitsua is a little dirty from flopping on the ground several times.
Flopping.
Draco is spotless.
I'm out here
Neat.
chilling.
Bitch.
Man, you
After
guys
a
are all
miss.
fucked up. That's
Swing and a
terrible.
miss.
Traskar, he walks over to you and he puts his arm around your shoulder. He has to reach up kind of high to put his arm around your shoulder because you're so freaking monstrously huge.
Fuck yeah.
And he says,
Yeah, he's been working on it.
Edward, my friend, it looks like you traded some blows there.
Yeah, 'twas nothing.
Was nothing, sir.
And now you'd like to blow him.
And now I'd like to get a blow.
But I'm still I feel like instead of killing, or I should have killed him because now they just took him away, so we don't even get any
And then
answers.
you want to get the fucking answers.
No, we are
Smoke your
we are
cigarette.
benevolent gods
This
in this
fucking
world.
retarded guy didn't kill him. Go ahead, Joe.
Yeah. So I would say that
Sorry, my friends are stupid.
I would say I'm upset that I'm
Fucking morons,
that I
that's
didn't
all.
kill him instead because they took him away.
Whatsoever do you mean? It is even more heroic to risk one's life and take one out without dealing a killing blow.
No, as a
That's-
barbarian, I should have cut his head
What
off
you
and
didn't
kicked it around
see-
like a soccer ball.
What you didn't see is that Nitsua was slamming drinks while everyone else was finishing that fight.
And-
That's why I retreated so hard.
Nitsua's got a bit of a problem.
He's got a bit of a drinking problem.
He's Irish.
I can see what you're saying. A barbarian's honor is a thing to admire, and to not deal the killing blow when one was dished out at you takes quite the restraint. And for that, I can't thank you enough, because each of my servants has served my family for the longest many years, and I truly value them all. And I hope that whatever has befallen my waiter there, that we can figure out the cause and fix it, because he's our lead wine taster. He manages the food and the beverages for my most important parties, and so it's going to be quite the blow to my staff if we can't figure out what is ailing him and why he attacked one of our guests in a craze. And so I really can't thank you enough for not slicing his head off, which I totally would have understood if you had. And so as part of my repayment, I'll be sure to pay you and your friends dearly for this later. But for now, here's a potion. It might fix you up. And he pulls out a glass vial with a glittering red liquid in it. And then he takes a glance behind him because he's got his arm over your shoulder, and he sees just how profusely you're bleeding, and he says, "You know what? Maybe you ought to see."
Ew, gross.
Gross.
I don't think even this potion is going to fix all that. Maybe you should go to the recuperating room too, my friend.
Yeah, go to your fucking room.
Get a few liquor drinks in you for.
That's fine. I will do that, but I would also like a bottle of your best Hennessy.
I will join him.
Your most expensive Hennessy.
Okay, he motions to one of the waiters who will say that Mr. Crazy Guy's gone. So let me just delete that.
Goddamn right
Oh,
he does.
Yep.
I don't trust
And
this guy.
these are
my
some
liquor.
different waiters. They've come out and they're serving the guests. The guests are milling around again. He motions to one of the waiters. The waiter
Keep an
comes
eye on
over.
these fucking waiters. They pop off.
No, I'm gonna join. I'm gonna go with Steven. You stay at the party. I'm gonna make sure that they're not gonna try to murder him, and I'm gonna go search around the castle. There we go.
Okay, so he motions. A bartender comes over, and a minute later comes back with a glass of very dark brown.
The Costco.
Would you say whiskey?
No, I did.
No. Hennessy. Only the
Hennessy.
finest.
He hands you a chilled glass of Hennessy, and it has a round ball of ice in it.
I do believe I said a bottle.
I said a full bottle.
A full bottle.
Right, and then he pulls
He
a bottle
is a
out from behind his
barbarian.
back, and he says, "Oh, excuse me, sir. I didn't realize you could."
LOL,
stomach so-
JK.
I am a barbarian
He's
alcoholic.
like fucking, what's his name? Andre the Giant with 30 packs of 30 rack of beers.
Anybody got a peanut?
Nice. So now I'm headed off with my alcohol, and so is a servant taking me to the recuperation?
I'm going with
Yeah.
you, making sure that some
A
shit doesn't
servant
happen
is going to
and
guide
starts
you
to cast him.
to the recuperating room if that's where you would like, if that's where you wish to go.
Yes.
Go ahead, sleepyhead.
Send me there with my bottle of expensive Hennessy.
As you walk away, I yell, "Pussy!"
And I flip off in a powerful motion
Very
Me standing there unharmed.
as I knocked out the
mini
guy.
me and fucking Austin Powers 2. When he's like rolling away, just
The last
Yeah.
finger.
For the listeners, he's flipping people off.
Okay, so
R.I.P.
who's
Vern
going
Troyer.
to the recuperating room?
Austin and
and Steven.
And Edward.
Nitsua and Edward?
And I also have plans
Nitsua and
for-
Edward.
I have-
I don't want to say Nitsua. It seems racist.
It does Kichwa, because Kichwa Tempo. It's like fucking Family Guy.
Quinoa. Quinoa
Quinoa.
rice. Your sister to
Anyway,
quinoa.
everyone but me.
But I also have plans for after we get there, and our escort leads us.
You have a devious look in your eyes, believe.
I'm gonna go make sure some shit's not going
How's
down.
your sleight of
and
hand?
steal some shit probably.
Austin's trying to steal some shit.
I might have my own place with blackjack and
Sorry.
hookers.
Plunder.
Plunder.
That's not bad with Coke at all.
Yeah, it's
You
a
can
good.
just
that's
disappear.
It's I call it a fucking Jack and Diet Coke.
Are you
is a Jack
telling
and
me,
Diane.
as an orange juice drinker, mixed drink guy, that I'm drinking straight liquor?
I
You're gonna
didn't know you didn't get this.
I got both.
I will
just
take-
gonna have drink out whatever. No.
no
Seltzer.
comments from your orange juice drinking.
I
Whiskey
also
for
drink
Mom.
whiskey and Jack. It's called Little Ditty with Jack and Diane.
We gotta
It's
order
Jack
that.
and Diane.
Oh shit, we're out in the woods.
Let's fucking
Or a
wow,
field?
Jesus, yeah. What is that?
Oh, we all
They
left.
take me outside to beat the shit out of me.
You know,
Yeah, you can rest outside, you fucking cheap fuck.
Dirty barbarian.
put the boots to him, medium
Do you hear him ask
style.
for a fucking bottle? I threw him out the fucking window. I don't give
Walk
a
home,
shit.
clown.
Look
We're
at
gonna do all the background characters.
Did you drink any of your fine Hennessy?
I pounded the whole bottle. It's gone.
Slammed it.
It's
He
gone.
you to
didn't
make
share
two-
none of it.
What was it?
Jackson.
One more time.
One more time.
I need you to make 2 Constitution saving throws, one after the
Make
other.
sure not too fucked
Is
up.
that a? Is that
It's always 20.
That's always 20. I got you.
The
Oh,
first one is going to be a 10. Tell me
Oh.
if you
It's 10.
beat a 10. So you're going to add your Constitution saving throw modifier to that. You should be good at that as a barbarian.
I think it would be 10 or more.
It's 2. What's his Constitution? What? Oh, plus 3. 5.
Okay, so you have the glass before you pound the bottle,
Mhm.
and you puke all over the hallway.
no! Fuck!
You're
You're now
lightweight.
idiot.
Son of a
Poisoned
Oh, fuck me.
for 1 hour.
You're gonna lightweight
Oh.
barbarian. With
I got
us.
diarrhea.
I'm sorry, everyone. I'm surrounded by morons.
Fucking two.
Yeah,
Still
get
go to
it on.
pound the bottle.
So what? So did I drop the bottle, or I still have grasp on that, even though I'm a dirty
But
alcoholic?
the second roll is for whether you pounded it.
Oh,
You
okay.
put your hands up against the wall and you barfed all over the fine painting and your vomits in the carpet.
Oh,
And it's pretty smelly and gross. There's some chunks of a whole bird you ate.
god
It's a pretty big
damn.
pile of puke.
We can't take you fucking anywhere.
God damn. Well, you're not here,
You
so
can
I don't
fuck
want to
up
hear
a
shit
cup
out of
of
you.
coffee.
You're still at the bar like an asshole.
I know he joined us.
I'm
I,
staying
well,
right
we
there.
called him over like drunkenly.
But that's in the
hey,
field.
get over here.
I'm
Get
watching
over
you
here.
vomit in the field.
That's fucked up.
After you vomit up your dinner, do you go to pound the bottle?
Oh hell yeah, barbarian, bro.
Okay,
Let's-
roll another
Roll it.
Constitution.
Yeah, yeah, 20.
Another a 20.
It's the 20.
Yeah, roll a d20.
Let's go 20, bro. Let me focus this fucking bottle right now. I'm fully. Remember, I'm empty on stomach, so just let's. You said I threw up.
Yep.
Let's fucking go.
Oh,
Fuck me. God damn it. I'm gonna look like an asshole.
5 plus 3, 8.
So I'm gonna drop this fucking nice bottle of alcohol.
Okay, so after you wipe your lips off and the servant politely doesn't say anything at all, and Nitsua just kind of stands there because he's seen this happen before.
Son of a
You
I'm a disappointment.
you get up to start walking further down the hallway. When you remember that you still have a whole bottle, you throw the empty glass because it's got nothing in it You go to chug the whole bottle, and you marvelously do the whole thing.
Nice.
And then you just fall flat on your face.
Let's go.
And you're passed out.
Yes.
Did you get a second?
Nitsua, what do you do?
No. Nitsua, what do you
What
do?
was the? Sorry, I missed
So
it.
I'm on the floor, pass the fuck out.
Oh, I gotta pick up my.
teabag
I
him.
gotta pick up
Can't
fucking my
Heal me
barbarian
or
friend.
something?
I'm a
he
warlock. I do damage.
We don't, unfortunately, we did not have a healer.
Okay.
Well, that's why I
JG
tried
needs
to.
to join.
That's why I tried to brew that potion, but apparently it takes
Cheers.
8 fucking hours.
Cheers to being actually.
But
Oh,
I
yeah,
pick
that's
up my
facts.
my barbarian friend and carry him on my shoulder.
Make an athletics check.
Yeah, because I'm heavy as fuck.
Roll a 20 plus whatever your athletics
269
is.
pounds.
6 plus what
That's-
your
You're
athletics.
going to drop me on my face.
It's on there.
That's a nat 20.
That is a 6.
I thought that was
So
a
thinks
good
everything is an
20.
at 20. What's your athletics?
Let's see.
It's at the top there. And
Plus 1, 7.
7.
Wow. Okay, so
Oh, shit.
you,
Now
you
gotta
go to
fucking push the chair back forward.
pick up Edward.
You got our
and
fucking cripple.
Go ahead.
You try to get his arm over your shoulder so that you can heave his torso over your back.
Take
but
the headphones.
His
Sorry.
chest is covered in vomit, and he slips off.
Oh,
Oh,
The-
god damn it.
gross.
He tumbles.
You just
back
had to
the-
drink the whole fucking bottle.
Yeah,
I-
you couldn't
I
just
did
fucking-
get the
Again,
bottle, though.
surrounded by idiots.
The servant, he says to you, Nitsua, "Excuse me, sir. It seems your friend is having a bit of a bad day. May I help you escort him to the recuperating room the rest of the way down this hallway?"
Get your fucking boy. Get him out of here. He's
boy, get the
puking
fuck
everywhere.
outta
He's
here.
acting like an asshole.
Cops are going to get cold.
Cops are here.
The
Time to be a
Yeah,
man.
cops are coming. Got a kilo coming, bam, bam on the car. Time to be a man.
You almost got Joe to laugh there. Hey, we're. I'm keeping track.
With a sense of haste, because you hope no nobles come and see this, Nitsua, you get one of Edward's arms over your shoulder, and the waiter, or rather the server, he pulls out a handkerchief, wipes off Edward's vomit-covered chest and face,
God.
gets the other arm over his shoulder, and you two manage to drag his massive, hulking body with his legs dragging behind you along the hallway
Why don't you lose some weight, dude?
to the recuperating room.
Huh? I got.
And Draco, you stayed behind in the banquet hall, right?
Yeah. I'm
Yeah, you
I'm
did.
banqueting, dude. I'm straight up banqueting.
Somehow,
Got it.
I'm
Okay,
having
so I'll
carry
have
in the
some
room.
things prepared for you in a minute, Draco. So, Nitsua,
Chilling.
unconscious, but Nitsua, you come to a doorway. The doorway is open. As you walk through the wooden doorway, the red carpet ends, and it opens up into an expansive glass-walled room. It's a greenhouse with glass windows, and the windows turn into more glass that goes to the ground. The ceiling is made of glass. Everything's glass, and they're all held together with copper framing. It's warm in here. It smells like earth and plants. It's pretty humid, more humid than it was in the banquet hall or outside in Sikander. There are vine trellises going up, supports to the ceiling. There's planter boxes hanging from the roof. Flowers of all different colors are blooming vividly, and there seem to be all sorts of herbs and plants you've never even seen before in other planter boxes on the ground. As your eyes scan over the room, you see that the hulking, hairy, crazed, unconscious, nearly beheaded server that nearly did your barfing friend in earlier is lying, sleeping unconscious on a cot. nestled up
Again,
against
great
the-
call for leaving him alive, idiot.
I'm knocked out,
damn
so I
it.
don't give a fuck
That's
and
all
or
right.
hear your comments.
I'm talking shit to your knocked out body because you're an idiot.
Go ahead with that.
From afar.
At the end, everyone's gonna be really mad at me.
Oh yeah, no. I threw up and chugged a whole bottle after that. Facts, bro.
All right, well,
The most expensive
by
Henny.
what I do is I cast Mask of Many Faces as the lord of the land. What do I roll for?
You ask him. He's the dungeon
Yeah, that's
master.
right.
So you carry Edward into the room, and a little gnome steps down from a stool, and he says, over here, I've got a spare cot over here. What's going on today? And
Joe,
he
can I
turns
say
over
I love your voices?
The voices make it 100%
Take a time out to
better.
appreciate
Out of
Joe's
the way,
voices.
peck.
This is going to be big. We're on YouTube
Agreed.
and Twitch.
Agreed.
Go ahead.
It's a
He
fun
turns to
time.
Austin, Nitsua, who thinks he's got a mask of many faces. Nitsua, why don't you roll a deception check?
But the end, he doesn't say the N-word.
7. Fuck.
Jesus Christ.
That's
It's like you don't
terrible.
even care about me.
It's like,
Well, it's charisma, so what's your deception?
10.
oh. Wait, no, 10? Let me see.
Yeah, charisma 3 on the 7.
Don't give him the
Oh,
paper.
okay.
That's
I thought your whatever was 10. Go
Okay,
ahead.
so
Nicely done.
deception checks are like aggressive rolls, so he has to roll an insight check. Let's see what he gets.
4.
And he got like a 13 or something.
God damn it.
Jesus
So,
Christ.
he sees through your disguise, but he doesn't let on. What did you say your name was?
I was disguised as the Lord of the Land, whatever the guy's name was, the king in the fucking room. What was that guy's name?
Ah, yes, Sikander. Right.
Okay.
Sure, whatever you want. Just drag the bloke over here.
I thought I was in a different room with the monster server. That's why I did the mask of many faces in case the monster wakes up. He
No,
thinks I'm the other
dumbass.
guy.
Nice fucking move.
That's what I was trying to do.
Surrounded by idiots.
It wasn't about fooling the gnome.
Listen, Traskar. I don't care who you are.
Did you
Please
see those?
I love those.
That was
Bro,
Traskar with a
Those
hard
fingers
R.
were
Fuck
fucking
you.
hard,
It was a
bro.
fuck you, Trascar.
Oh my god.
Look at you, piece of shit.
Deceptive you are not.
coming at you like a spider monkey.
So, following the angry little gnome's directions, the servant and you drag your friend Edward over to an empty cot. And there Edward is lying face up in the cot. He's been cleaned up. The gnome casts a spell. He says, whatever, I don't know, casts a magic.
No.
Is he back to regular?
I want to hear. Yeah, can you? I need something. You
I
did
think
the
I
voices of a
whatever,
girl.
yeah.
I need some words right now.
So what the god? Taro. You gotta do the fucking.
Let's go. All right.
And all of the traces of vomit disappear from Edward's clothing and
Oh, he
beard.
cleans you up.
Awesome,
See? You
awesome.
fucking liquored up fiend.
Wait, does he
Doesn't
gain
even
health?
smell anymore either.
Do I
mean,
gain?
he was-
Yeah. Do I gain health or anything from this?
Oh yeah, as you go back.
Then he pulls out some bandages from a little satchel that he has, and he picks some herbs from the center of the room. And he says to Nitsua, "You look skilled, like a magician of sorts. Could you help me with this?"
I don't have enough fire of healing shit. I
So I
guess
need
have,
you to make a medicine
burn
check.
supplies.
Roll medicine check. Roll
we go.
20.
I have
You better
burn
roll
supplies,
fucking. Watch him
too.
roll a
What's your
5.
medicine?
5. God
Bro.
damn it! I'm getting nothing.
Did you hear me say
What's
that?
your
He was-
medicine?
Yo, that's fucking great.
2 medicine.
Look
Stop
at
using
me,
this
psychic.
dice. It's cursed.
Yeah. It's a cursed dice.
Use one of the other D20s.
I don't know.
I fucking said
D20s.
that.
There we go.
I said that number before you rolled
What did you say? 5.
I'm. You gonna roll again right now?
Should I?
So
Yeah.
you go to help him. Take this salve. I need you to mix this salve with this bandage. So you missed the part about bandage, and you just stick your hands into the bucket of salve. He's putting bandages and mixing some salve himself. After a minute or two, he looks over
Use
at
it to
you.
jerk off.
Oh my God, what are you doing? Take your hand out of there. Oh no. So you do you pull your hand out of the salve?
Yes.
Yeah, and he puts his penis in there.
Stick my penis.
So you pull your hand out of the salve, and your hand is just dyed blue, like up to maybe about your wrist.
Oh shit.
Nice.
Numb, you can't feel anything. You can move your hand.
You
but it's
fisted the 12.
Oh, the stranger. Nice.
Yeah,
The
I'm gonna go jack off.
Can you roll
Please
to
stop
masturbate in the
reading.
corner?
Yeah, can I roll a jacket right here?
So he manages to put the bandages and salve on Edward, who's still snoring peacefully away.
Nice.
And Edward, why don't you roll a d8 for me, Edward? Steve.
I'm looking for the dice.
Whatever the highest number
It's
on there is.
four, it's 4 in the base here. Whatever the.
Yeah, you got it, dude.
Okay, Mister, I roll fucking less than 5 every time.
He knows how it works. He's not good.
Fuck me.
Yeah, talking all that shit, getting that one, you
Good.
dick.
He got in that one.
I am
Christ.
intoxicated.
After
wait. So
I can
what
guarantee
did he,
we're not going to Vegas after this.
did I not get revived after he kept? Fuck me. It's a 1. I already know what happened.
So that was a roll for how good the gnomish gardener did.
Fuck! I know he
Oh,
did a
you're
terrible
all
job.
fucked up. You
No,
got, like,
he's
+2
definitely
health.
from Mexico, bro.
Yeah, he put your dick. He removed it, put it on your
He
head.
gave me the fucking border crossing special, bro. Fuck.
Normally, I do a much better job at healing the sick and wounded, but for some reason, seeing you fuck up with your blue hands is really throwing me off.
It's my fault.
He cussed at me while I was out fucking.
It's my fault.
Son of a
It's
bitch.
my fault.
So I'm getting fisted with a whole hand of blue shit up to your
Because I
wrist,
fucked
and and he did one help. Thanks. God damn it.
If you'd like, Nitsua, you can redeem your honor and try to patch him up yourself.
Give it a
Shit,
shot.
yeah, I'm trying.
What's your
Go
medicine?
ahead and roll
7.
another D8.
Yeah, 0 medicine.
D8,
I think.
D8.
Roll.
2 medicine. 2 medicine.
that,
Oh,
D8.
He's gonna roll a 7. I feel it.
That's T10.
No, yeah, he's gonna roll a 4.
I don't know if I have it. Yeah, I have an 8. This is
What?
what's that one.
Ready?
It's a 4 or a 3.
7. Suck it. 9.
Did I say that? That was the first number I picked. Yo, let's leave right now to Vegas, bro.
It's hot.
Something crazy.
All right, so Steve, you can go ahead and restore 8 health to
God.
Edward's hit points
Hello.
from the
I got
healing
Put it on my
salves.
paper.
All right,
What
you're
did
in.
he get?
You're at, what'd you say? How much?
8.
He got
8.
1 from the gnome and then 8 from me.
You're at 21 of 29. You're down 7.
Thank God.
There you
Wait.
go. Down
Everyone,
8.
Everyone. 8.
You know, math
I'm
is,
drunk and I
math is
caught
hard.
that. Math is hard. Math is hard.
Yeah, I did math like 9 years ago.
God, aren't you somebody's boss?
Yeah, yours. You're fired.
Fuck you, I quit.
So as Edward peacefully snores, dreaming about who knows what,
Nice.
and the
Man.
Porn.
server about what?
Porn.
Bed.
Men.
I'm a barbarian.
Man.
Let's keep it 100. It's
As
disgusting
Edward
porn.
dreams about his mightiest barbarian heroes that he aspires to someday fill
No,
their
It's
no.
pee fetish porn or some shit like that.
It's
The gnome introduces himself to you, Nitsua, as Ipitix Short Trick.
Oh, shit.
Who did the gnome does?
Yep.
NewGate did it.
Oh.
I am Ipitix Short Trick, and I'm the gardener here at Trestar's Manor.
Oh,
and
shit,
then
you got fucked up.
he starts motioning with his hands. And he
This
chants
is
a few
Steven,
words.
and he's charmed?
He's charmed in his immature sword trick.
Yeah. All right, go ahead.
And water flows from a basin in the center of the room through the air, floating in tendrils. And the tendrils meet the planter beds. And it seems like the water is just magically suspended and flowing through the air into the planter beds. And as he goes around the garden, tending to the plants, you can see that even though he's a tiny little gnome and he can't reach the flower pots hanging from the ceiling, he is capable of casting the spell that lets him direct the water magically through the air into the planter beds. It's pretty impressive. What do you do, Nitsua?
Smack him upside his head. I don't really have like a spell for this.
You could just say something.
Try to shake it out of him.
You know, you could just do things.
He runs up and he grabs him and he starts shaking him.
Shake him violently. So
Like
you can
like
snap
you're
out
not
of
supposed to
this.
do with a child.
Dude, you
Like a
flicked
baby,
it and
like
look
you
at
would
that.
with a baby.
That's fucking crazy. No,
Uh-oh.
I mean I don't know about that, but
So you want to run up to him and try to grab him?
Try to like
Shake him.
snap it out of him.
Snap.
Smack him
up
upside
to
his
who?
face.
To
Like
me.
when you
To
shake a
fucking
person,
save
you're
him.
like, "Hey, relax."
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but to Edward or the gnome or who?
To him. Wouldn't it be
Another
Edward?
gnome.
No, who you?
Wait,
have
who's-
you not been paying attention?
I thought he said Edward wakes up and he's like, I'm
Surrounded by
fucking
idiots.
whatever the gnome's name
That's
is.
the gnome said that to you.
Oh, okay.
Good God.
Then I asked him what can
Get
he,
his keys.
what else can
You know what? That's it. You're saying home. You're gonna sleep in your own bed in the other room over there.
Yeah, you're
I'm
not
d-
cuddling
you're
your brother
done.
tonight. No
You're
spoon,
done.
big spoon.
Good job.
I asked him how can he help me cure the what's it called, the fucking cursed waiter.
How can
Yeah.
we help you
So
cure
you
the customer?
you go find a nice cot next to Edward, who's peacefully snoring, and then you direct your face over towards Ipotix, and you ask him if he knows anything about the mysterious ailment.
That's not you,
that-
NewGate.
I thought it was him.
And then he tells you he's never seen anything like it. You glance over at the server. Why don't you roll for me a Arcana check?
Never too drunk to forget.
20. Come on.
5
Big
Arcana,
winner.
here
Big
we
winner.
go.
I
Big
really should
winner.
have bought more
Big
blunts. I don't know what
money.
I was thinking.
Oh,
Too
12.
fucking fast.
17. I have plus 5 Arcana.
Is
Yeah,
that a
he
7?
told me.
Huh?
Is that a 7?
It's
a
12.
7.
That's 12 total. Yeah, plus 5 Arcana is
Math's
at
hard.
7. I
So
thought
17?
he said it was a 12.
No,
It's
12.
12 total.
12
I
total.
thought he said it was a 12.
So you look over the server, and you see the traces of your friend's blood on his hands. You see the clothing that's burst apart, and you try to see if you can detect any kind of magic, but you're not a wizard. You don't have the 5th level, 3rd level magic spell called Detect Magic, so you're just trying to see if
Yeah, I'm a
anything
wizard.
stands out. Like what's that guy who the whole TV show is about him, where he's just really smart and he picks up on things, and people think he's a magician, but he just observes stuff really well.
The Mentalist? Was it
Probably.
The Mentalist?
Yeah.
But you try to
Pop
you try to
culture.
be like, yeah, I don't have it. Anyway, so you try to pick up on some kind of context clue, and you can't detect any sort of magical traces, but you do see that his lips are stained a scarlet red.
I didn't hear it. Sorry, I didn't hear it.
His lips are stained a scarlet red. You shut up.
Scarlet Red?
I'm
His
talking to you
lips are
because you're an
stained-
idiot, not because I'm drunk.
And as you look at his clothing, you see that there's a few stained, dried scarlet drops on his white server's
Motherfuckers got blood
uniform.
all over him. Shit, do I...
It does not look like blood.
Oh.
You think it might be wine.
I asked him...
I turned it off because you're talking to him.
what
He's
kind
drunk,
of
Mr.
wine does
Hurley.
He has... I tell him... I note the wine on him and ask him what kind it is. Maybe he's fucking... Maybe he poisoned the wine or some shit. It's like fucking...
So,
liquor.
Ipotix, he thinks about what you've just said about that, has this server been having too much to drink? Well, actually, Lord Traskar's famous. He makes the best wine in all of Sikander. If you look out the glass window over here, you can see our vineyard. We take a lot of pride in this year's vintage. Every year's grapes make the finest vintage, and we send this to Long Saddle, Waterdeep. Many nobles request our wine. It's so requested, in fact, you can't find it in stores. It's requested by the nobles only, you see. You should have had some earlier today, right at the start of the party. Tell me, what did you think, Sir Nitsua?
The start of the party. Huh? Was the wine brought in by anyone, or was it only from the Lord?
Oh, we served wine from our own manor, right to kick the party off at the very beginning of the party when it started. You must have had some, right? The party was in your honor, I believe.
We came late.
Yeah, I don't know if you remember, we shut up late because it's a sign of
Shut up,
power.
Ray. We had the guy passed out here, had a few drinkies at the bar before, and so we got
The
here a
party
little late.
starts when we get there.
Party starts when I walk in, and
Facts.
it don't stop until something.
Can't stop, won't stop.
There's a roll.
Well, I can certainly understand that kind of attitude coming from the victor of the Midsummer Melee. It's unfortunate that you arrived late to your own party, because I suppose that means you didn't get a chance to try Lord Traskar's very own vintage.
Who else had the wine?
I didn't
Well,
have any
everybody
at
at the
Hennessy.
party should have had it, including you. I'm so embarrassed that you couldn't have some of our finest wine.
Yeah, I'm a little offended.
I just want to note it. I did have Hennessy, no wine.
Sorry,
That's all I
I'm a
drank.
little offended. You fucking idiot. Piece of shit. Piece of shit.
I may be passed out, but I'm not
I don't
under
wanna
the
say
effects of this blood wine.
Edward, you
Only
wake
drink
up
Hennessy.
to hear a shrill voice apologizing that Nitsua couldn't have the
I wake
Lord's
up to the end of the conversation. Got you.
And because you've been passed out for a bit, I'll say that you could have taken a short rest.
Nice.
So if you'd like, you can roll a hit die to restore some of your lost hit points. So as a barbarian, you have the best hit die in the game.
20?
Your hit die are D12s. So if you'd like, you can roll. I think you have 3 hit die at level 3. You can roll them one at a time. So what I would advise you to do, Steve, is roll a single D12 hit die, and every time you roll a hit die during a short rest to recover health, you add your Constitution modifier. So as a level 3 character, you have a plus. Rather, I don't know what your Constitution modifier is. What's your Constitution modifier?
Orange jackass. 1.
It's like 1 or 2, so that's really not that bad.
What's your Constitution score? Is it like 10 or 11 or 12?
Oh,
It's the number below it.
13.
Okay, so yeah, that's a +1. So you can roll a d12, and whatever you roll, you can add 1 to that, and that's how much hit points you can get back with 1 hit die. So why don't you go ahead and roll a hit die right now?
Can you be over health?
No.
Oh.
There is such a thing.
Unless you have
as
like a
temporary-
special ability that makes
I
it
only need
happen.
how much? How much health? do I have?
29,
So roll it.
7, 8.
What the fuck did you just say?
You're down 8. You're -8.
780, 3,
He
13.
said 7 earlier.
Come
and I remember
on, ice cream.
that.
8.
Ice cream.
Fucking 8.
9. Plus 1.
Okay, so
9.
You
Fuck
recover, you recover 9 hit points. It seems like somebody really rubbed a lot of blue salve on your butt and your chest. They're stained blue, which you can see through your ripped clothing.
Nice.
And you feel like you're in peak condition. You're a little sore from falling on your butt earlier, but all of your hit points are restored.
Do I have some new scars on my nipples where you said I got hit? Because you said I got hit on my nipples.
You're really hoping that it heals without any scars because you're a little self-conscious about your chest.
Well,
area.
I know.
Hey,
I
put
draw
your
a hard
fucking
line in the
nipples
sand.
away.
You got the bump
I don't.
right
I
up.
would like to say that my barbarian is very
He's got
will
like the
walk
bump.
around nude if indeed he doesn't care about anyone's opinion about how he feels. Like his self-esteem is very high.
You will talk.
Even if he's packing a hard 5-incher, he's
He's got
still
like
out
the
there
bump braille
strutting.
nipples like the Stevie Wonders.
Yeah, no, I'll draw a hard line for that
A
barbarian
little
right
long,
there.
the National
He
Geographic.
cares not what others think.
Well, the alcohol's worn off a bit, and so you do think that maybe if you consult with Draco, he seems to
this
know
fucking
everything
guy.
about anything. Maybe he might know a way to make sure that your
Yeah, ask
skin
me a
heals.
question, dumbass.
How should I heal myself? Shit, man.
So you took a short rest while you were passed out drunk, and when you woke up, you got to just use hit die, which you did. So mechanically, that healing works for short rests.
Yeah,
So I don't have a hangover or anything.
No, you're at full health.
Nice.
We'll say you're not poisoned anymore. It wore off. You're at full health. You're not poisoned. You don't have any negative status effects.
Okay.
You're just down 1 rage. So you still have, I think, 2 more.
2 rage.
rages.
Yeah, I still got 2. Let's go.
You're real mad.
Okay, so you're lying on the cot. Nitsua is trying to copy the gnome. He's trying to bend the water like the gnome, but it's not really working.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe because he's a warlock and the gnome is not a warlock, so different.
He's
schools
got
of
like
magic.
that natural magic, land magic.
Yeah, he could smell bitch.
Now, while this is all
Smells
going
bitch in
on,
the air.
while
All
this
right.
is all going on, I wanna pan the scene back over to
Oh, shit,
To Draco.
Back to me, dude.
so Draco.
I was over here
Last we
napping.
left off with you, Edward and Nitsua stumbled off following the servant. and Edward looked extremely pleased with the handle of whiskey and the glass.
Yeah.
Hennessy.
Hennessy.
Yes, sir.
And you thought he's probably going to slam that whole thing, knowing him.
Right.
The door shuts. You look around the room and you see what looks to be like nearly 30 scouts and nobles and their attendants.
Let's
Once
fucking
again,
go.
partying it up. They don't even care that there was like a vicious fight just moments ago. You look around and you see what looks to be like scouts from the 10 cities and towns of the Lord's Alliance. What do you do?
So okay.
It's me, not you. How many are there?
So you see what looks to be about 30 people. Maybe 10 of them look very prominent, dressed in fine, colorful fabrics with jewelry, and they look like they have 1 or 2 servants or attendants. You're not quite sure.
Got it. Bunch of bitches.
Bunch of bitches.
So you look for some bitches, and go ahead and roll an investigation check.
Money. Come on, Jesus. Was that 9? Is that a 1? I got a D1.
It's this one. No, it's this
Oh, it's an 8. What is it a check for?
Investigation. You should be
It's
good
just
at that.
8. I'm 0.
Wait, you're a wizard. You definitely have +3 to investigation, at least. Investigation is an intelligence check, but it also adds your.
My intelligence is 0. I'm strength 2, dexterity 2, constitution 2, intelligence 0, wisdom 1, charisma -1.
You're a wizard,
I
right?
got one intelligence.
Yeah, I'm a wizard, a Dragonborn sage wizard.
So you get natural points.
Is it fucked
So-
up?
Okay, so
I'm
plus
gonna
1. you
fucking
said?
sue D&D beyond it. Every game I played in, I look at this. Whoever's the dungeon master looks at my thing and like, this is retarded. Go ahead and fix this and change that because you're dumb. Just like my fucking teammates. What's up next?
I just want to know. I just want it to be noted that I knocked out the bad guy and I'm unconscious because it
Good
dropped
for you.
a bottle,
Take a little sleepy poo.
a whole bottle.
Hey,
And now I'm
how
awake.
about we smart people talk and then we let the idiots take naps?
I'm gonna take a nap.
Austin's
What'd you roll on
napping.
the dice?
Did I roll for what? Oh, 16.
Okay, so I'm going to say that you have a +3 to investigation because you should have a +3 to int as a wizard at level 3. So I'm
+3 to
like on the
investigation.
fly just pretending you have the right stats. Unless you really know what you're doing and you purposely really want to play a wizard who's just like not good at being a wizard.
No, dude, I just did like it's like steps. I did this
Damn,
one
you
and then
shit
step
on
2.
me.
Yeah, so
He's gonna be
So
a
don't worry
wizard,
about it.
not
So
good
you
at
get a
being
19.
wizard.
So you get a 19. Now tell me, what kind of bitch are you looking for? Are you looking for a weak ass wussy pussy who can't take a slap or a hit,
And looking
or are
for
you
a
looking for
goddamn
a fine,
warrior.
You're
bodacious
saying
pig?
that's why I fucked your bitch, you fat motherfucker.
The second one.
Oh, that was.
All right. So your
Fucking
eyes
with her
scan
257.
around the room, and you
Wait, what did you
see
say should be 3? Sorry.
You should have a +3 modifier to intelligence.
Got it,
So
go
you
ahead.
should have a 16 or a 17, probably a 16 in your intelligence.
Got
As a
it.
barbarian, should I have anything? Because then
As a
it would have.
barbarian, you should probably have a 16 or a 17 in strength.
Yeah, you're not smart, you're dumb.
Shut your fucking mouth.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're dumb. That's how I talk to dumb people.
I'm not intoxicated anymore. I'm fully healed. So can I roll for a head
It's not
slap?
your- It's my fucking turn, dude.
So
Oh.
you are
to
still
sleep.
in the greenhouse
Ooh,
with
you're so
Nitsua,
fucking lucky
and
right
for a
now.
minute here, we're going to focus on Draco. So
Okay.
you're not in the room with them. So metagame at the physical table that you're sitting around, you guys can chat and whatnot, but your character is not in the room at the moment. So
Gotcha.
for a few
Alright.
minutes, we're going to... So
Gotcha.
Draco, your eyes scan across the room, and you see a tall, thin elf. She's got pointy ears,
I
blonde
speak
hair.
Elvish, just so we're clear.
You speak Elvish?
Celestial, Common, Draconic, Elvish. I picked 2 because I'm a sage.
All right. What drink is in your hand?
Whiskey.
So you walk over a few tables over to this elf, She's 6'1", skinny, busty, got long blonde hair. Her eyes are blue.
She's 3 feet
Her
shorter than I
face
am.
is gaunt, like maybe she hasn't eaten enough. She turns her face towards you to meet your eyes, and as she turns her head, the rest of her body swivels around a
I
little
put pizza in her mouth.
unnaturally because she's an elf. And you take a sip of your whiskey, you said?
Yeah.
You take a sip of your whiskey, and what do you say to her?
What up, bitch?
In Elvish.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And she responds,
Be sure to suck my ding dong.
That's how elves talk.
she responds, she takes a sip of her own drink. It's a cranberry vodka or whatever. And she responds in Elvish.
She's finishing off the first bitch's drink. She had a little bit of. There's still some left. She's finishing it. I'm saving money. You can get that. You know what I'm saying?
She says, "Oh, brave champion Draco, they say that any wizard's magic runs hot. But as a Dragonborn, I'm guessing that's not the only thing hot about you."
Seriously, Grammy Award for your fucking performance here. I'm sorry. I just got lost in your eyes and I know what you're talking about. What happened?
Yeah,
Don't flatter me. A champion like yourself surely has many concubines to choose from.
Yeah, they don't look like you, baby. Look at that ass. I'm pointing at it. I'm staring at it. I stabbed it with my knife.
She glances behind her and she says, "Well, you know, we're from Silvery Moon. We're bred strong in the Elvish town."
oh, I guess Ryan's taking off.
Sorry, there's a helicopter taking off in the front yard for whatever reason.
Or fucking.
I'm sorry. What did that fucking bitch say?
Tell me, what school of magic did you train in, Sir Draco?
Didn't you get asked this earlier?
Yeah, I forgot it. It's lightning.
You
Is
did.
lightning a thing?
Huh?
He said there
Lightning?
were like certain ones like necromancy.
Fire?
He said necromancy.
It's too high. It cuts you out.
Oh.
There's like a limit to how high your fucking shit works.
Okay. She exclaims that you're an evocation wizard, and that was her first guess because of how
Nailed it.
how wildly you threw your lightning bolts at the enemies and combatant teams earlier in the labyrinth. You get into a conversation with her about the different schools of magic and their pros and their cons. It seems like any time she, tries to make a case for the illusion school of magic, which she thinks is the best school, you somehow find a way to defeat her argument, and you eventually come out having really shown her that the school of evocation is the best wizard school for anyone that wants to stand at the top of a pile of
then
bodies.
I told her to evocate this dick.
Bitch.
Yeah,
And then you suggested to her that maybe you ought to go recuperate with her in the recuperating room if you know what she means.
We've all been in the recuperating room, all right? Fellas? All right, good.
Oh, well, I am a scout looking for talent. But what I do Can you hear me when I talk that loud? She says she's a scout looking for talent, but what she does in her free time is up to her. And she'd love it if you could show her around the recuperating room.
I'm going to show her the left side and the right side.
So you go make your way down the hallway with a new glass of whiskey in your hand. As you make your way down the hallway, there's a particularly stinky wet spot. But as an observant wizard, you make sure to step around the suspicious pile of half-chewed chicken bones.
Ew, gross.
You make your way to the end of the hallway, and it opens up into a glass greenhouse. You see a gray Ganassi motioning like this, trying to make water do something, but it's not doing anything.
How does he motion one more time?
He motions... Okay, and then... then you see a little gnome doing the same motion, but water's rising out of a basin in the center of this glass-walled.
Here's the
It's
thing:
me.
is I forget things really easily. What does the gnome do?
He summons water floating through the air into the planter
using
beds.
But how?
Using
Like
what
with his
motion?
hands? What is the motion?
He goes like this.
Thank you.
And then the water flies through the air. And you don't need to make an Arcana check because you're a wizard. You just know that he is using control water,
Fucking shit, Arcana, dude.
which you think is a shit spell. You would never waste your time casting that spell. You've got much better spells to cast than that. So besides Nitsua, who's trying to learn from the gnome, and you look over and you see Edward sitting in a cot with a mostly empty handle of Hennessy.
Hey, yo, you good over there, bud?
No, you said I.
Hey, yo, you got AIDS, yo.
Didn't you say I finished the bottle?
There's some dregs.
Oh, okay, little bottle. Okay.
You're still holding the bottle.
Yeah, I think I'm just kind of
Pushing out.
gathering my thoughts and
He
just.
seems fine.
Yeah, I'm just kind of chilling for a second because all the ordeal I just fucking went through.
The last time you saw flowers and plants this beautiful was when you were a child. You
Holy
said you
shit.
were you were born into a wealthy family.
Mhm.
They maintained a garden, but it wasn't this nice. So you're just kind of taking it in, and you're thinking about your old man, and you're just kind of having a nice minute.
Having a moment to myself.
And Draco, as you look over, seated next to Edward is an unconscious server, the one that you all took down earlier.
shit.
He's restrained with ropes, and he's snoring peacefully.
I'm gonna go over and shake him violently.
There you go.
I'm
The
gonna
server?
say, "Wake up!" Yep.
The server?
Yeah, the server.
Wake up!
Okay, you go ahead and make an attack roll.
I'm gonna leave this one that's cursed. Bitch. What is that? 4?
So it just automatically hits because he's passed out
Bam!
unconscious. You go to slap him awake. You slap him across the face 1 or 2 times, and his eyes open wide. His eyes are magenta, and they seem to be glowing a little bit. His head swivels to you in an instant, and a second goes by. Some chills run up your arm, and he tries to lurch his hand out at you, but he's restrained, and he's tied to the
Holy shit!
to the cot. So he starts struggling. He starts struggling and writhing in the chair, trying to get free of the restraints. It looks like he really wants to get a piece of you.
Yeah, but he does.
As he does that, Elenil, the elvish wizard that followed you into the recuperating room, she jumps back in fear behind you, and she puts an arm on your shoulder, and she cowers behind you, and she says, "Oh, brave Draco, please make him stop."
Realize due to the week.
So you think to yourself about how you can make him stop. Go ahead and roll an Arcana check.
Come on, bitch. 3 plus 2, 5.
All right, so you think that something is wrong with him, and it's probably magical because as often when people's eyes turn magenta, they grow 2 feet taller and their clothing bursts off of them into shreds. It's often not natural. It's probably magical. But without casting the detect magic spell, you don't think you're going to be able to figure out what the issue here is. But you're sure it's not natural. There's something very strange with this server's demeanor as he writhes there in the cot. But luckily, he's tied down with some very thick, sturdy hemp ropes. Edward, you see all of this, and Nitsua, you stop trying to summon water. You turn around and you can see this elvish woman, wizard Elenil, cowering behind Draco, and you can see Edward sitting in the cot, kind of just watching this scene unfold. What do you all do?
We're all in this scene. I forgot.
It's you. You're
Said we
sleeping.
all.
I'm standing. What are you doing?
He said we all do.
So you're all in the recuperating room, which is a greenhouse. The gnome that I forgot his name. It's
Steve.
It's Ipitix. Ipitix is just tending to the plants, and Edward's lying on a cot. The server that you all attacked and defeated earlier is also lying on another cot. He's tied up, very restricted, and you've got an elvish wizard with you named Elenil. You're all in this greenhouse. What do you do?
I asked LNL to fully heal Steven.
So you recall that when Edward woke up, you saw him wake up.
Oh yeah,
I was already
you got
fully
fully healed.
You saw Edward wake up, and you noticed that even though the clothing on his chest was ripped away, the bleeding wounds had miraculously healed up, and there's just blue paint staining his skin. And you let Ipitix turn him over and get his buttocks where he was stabbed with the broken wooden chair leg
We asked
earlier.
LNL if he knows
And then
anything about the curse.
Nitsua, you remember that that Ipitix had said something about the Traskar's own vineyard wine being served to the guests right at the start of the party, and you let Draco and Edward know that, damn, you guys really missed out on some amazing sounding wine.
Pussy.
Then we asked LNL if he knows anything about the curse on the whatever server.
So Elenil, she stops cowering from behind Draco, and she approaches the writhing, restrained waiter, and she makes an Arcana check. Steve, why don't you roll a d20 for me and tell me what you get?
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Come on, big money, big money, big money.
No ways. 11.
11.
Okay. So Elenil, she gets a 16 on her Arcana check. And after looking the server up and down and touching his forearms that are bursting with hairy muscle and leaning really close, like too close, dangerously close to this vicious man, she pulls back and she says, I do believe that this man is under some kind of spell. I think there's some kind of magic at play here. It seems like a dark magic, and I can't tell what kind of magic it is. Unfortunately, I've exhausted my magical reserves. Earlier today, I was creating potions and scrolls for the townspeople of Seconder, and so I won't be able to cast my detect magic spell until I've had a nice long rest tomorrow. I'm sure at that time I'll be able to find out really what's at play here. But all I can say for now is there's definitely an insidious spell afoot entrancing this man.
What?
And so your options are your options are you can come up with anything you want to do, but I'll just suggest some things for you. You guys could go out and inspect the vineyard. You could go back to the banquet hall, or you could camp out in the recuperating room, I suppose.
I'd like to go back to the banquet hall and get more intoxicated.
I think you've had enough. I'm sorry. I think you've had enough.
I'm not drunk anymore. I'm fully healed, jackass.
Sounds like it.
Makes you dumb. Okay, so you heard what...
All right, everyone chill out.
Okay, can we let's pick something. Where do you want
Let's
to
just come
go?
together as a team. We're going to do whatever. What did you say?
He said go. He said we can stay where we are. We can go back to the bar. I tried. I don't remember the third one.
How far do you think we are here? Because people
I
are
would say
falling
you
apart.
guys are like 1/3 through.
How long have we been playing for?
I don't know.
What time is it in your side of the town?
Probably like 4 hours.
Holy shit! We've
We've been playing for 4 hours?
Maybe we'll finish next week.
He just
You guys are in scene 2, and I have 5 scenes, but the first 2 scenes are like the quickest.
Yo,
So we could
that's
probably-
how fucking terrible we are as a crew.
Yes.
The first 2 scenes are the quickest, and we're not even through that shit after 4 hours.
Everyone's rolling a goddamn 1 and then a 1
going
and
at
after that
first
another
scenes?
1. You wanna?
I'm ready to go. I only didn't hear the third one. We can either stay where we are, we can go to the fucking bar, or the third one was
So or you can go inspect the vineyard.
Inspect
you can
the
also,
vineyard.
You can also do whatever you could possibly imagine.
okay.
Just
So
some
what do you guys
suggestions.
want to do? Do you want to stay where we are, go to the bar?
Hold on, let me roll the check. Hold on.
What are you
Inspect the
doing?
vineyard.
Vineyard. We're going to the vineyard.
What the fuck is that? Is that a real thing?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
at
it's
an
a 4.
arbitrary system.
Next
for
time
1
I'm
to
gonna
4.
throw this fucking dice down. All right, we're going to the vineyard.
We're on to the vineyard.
Well, there's a door out of the recuperating room right over there.
All right,
And
let's
he
go.
Motions to a door. So, Aranil, the woman wizard, she says to Draco, "Oh, a walk through the vineyard with this strong wizard of mine? Nothing sounds better." And she goes to walk towards the doorway. I assume you all follow and you make your way out of the recuperating room into the
Yeah, I
rear-
follow uncomfortably close.
Mhm.
Okay.
Like arguably too close. You know what I
She
mean?
seems to like it. Actually, I want you to make a charisma check. Just make me a flat charisma check.
Oh, 16 plus 2. Oh, no, wait. Charisma. C.
Bottom.
A -1. All right, 15.
So you, with a drink in your hand, you kind of sloppily put an arm over her shoulder and you try to walk like right up behind her and whisper in her ear about your powerful evocation magic you can't wait to show her. And she seems to really like it, actually. Seems like
Yeah,
she's
she
into
does.
it. So you're having a good time, Draco.
Mr. Painter.
You guys make your way into the rear grounds of the manor.
I don't take my
And-
painter out because I'm a
You
gentleman.
see
Whose
that
rear are we
there's
making our way into?
the backyard of the manor.
We're going to the vineyard.
And so as you look around, you see way off in the distance with the setting sun, it's basically dusk now. You see some trees, and those are the trees that you saw
You know what's
earlier
crazy?
when
It's like dusk right now in my house. It's like we're living in your world, dude.
We're living that.
I know out there it's probably I don't know, a thunderstorm,
dusk.
some sort of snow. You live in a shithole. Out
There's
here,
a cow outside that's
Someone's
upset
driving
about the
by
Jews.
shouting the
it's
N-word.
it's really cold here. It's like
he's
70
up north.
degrees.
They
It's
freeze
a little
these
chilly.
They also
They're
hate
upset
the
about
Saints.
Mexicans,
They
probably.
also hate them too.
All right,
Everybody
that's
dislikes
enough
that.
about the Mexicans. Go ahead, Mexican.
Come on, Mexican.
So the Mexican dungeon master continues. You see rows of grapes planted in the ground.
Oh, grape.
They're intertwined with the trellises. It looks like they've just picked the crop for this year, and the vines are barren. They've got leaves, but they don't have any grapes.
No, that sucks.
Yeah, you look.
Is the grapist around? He's gonna grape you in the mouth.
distance behind the trellises, you see a shed. You can go around the vineyard to circle around the manor either way. You can go to the shed. You could try to march right off into the woods. I don't know why you would want to do that. And you can just stand right there and stare at the vineyard. You know.
I want to go to the shed.
Okay, so you walk over to the shed, and the rest of the party follows you because they're just kind of having a good time together. You sip the last of your dregs out of the Hennessy bottle, and they taste as great as ever. The last drops are the tastiest. Make your way over to the shed, and you see there's a ramp going down into darkness. It looks like the ramp is made of stone, and there's an overhang covering the ramp, a ceiling, if you will. So it looks like a downwards sloping tunnel made of stone that descends into the darkness, and you cannot see farther enough down the tunnel to tell what's at the other end.
How far is
The
the darkness? I
darkness.
have dark vision. I can see the
Even with
60
dark
feet
vision,
in
you
darkness.
can't tell much beyond maybe
Son of
like
a
10 or
bitch.
15 feet.
Yeah, your dark vision means fuck
What's
all.
the 60 feet?
Does it
It's
say
60 feet
Yeah,
as if it
dark
was
vision
dim
is
light,
60 feet.
so
Oh,
you can't.
okay. So it's not. He said it was. Yeah,
It's like
he's-
cat vision.
it's pitch fucking black.
This guy's a fucking ringer, dude.
He's a
It's
fucking
not
ringer,
pitch
man.
black, but it's not.
It's pretty fucking
illuminated
dark.
to actually make out any details.
Okay,
You
so
can't-
yeah, it's pretty. Fucking
Beyond 50, all you know, Nitsua, is that it extends farther than 15. It extends farther than 15 feet downwards.
Okay.
It's what?
Keep walking.
It sounds racist when you say it.
Do you guys investigate the tunnel? Or
Oh
do
yeah,
you-
no, we're going into this
We're
mother.
going
Yeah,
down.
we're going down.
Oh wait, hold on. I cast produce flame.
All right, so a ball of magical flame appears in your hand, and the area within at least 30 feet is illuminated brightly. Now you can see that about 20 feet down the tunnel is a pair of gigantic metal doors, and they seem to be chained shut, locked shut, and then there's a giant like bar, and it's strapped in place.
We would have walked
Seems-
up to that like jackasses if I didn't do that.
Well, can we investigate what that is, like up closer?
Sure. So you walk down the tunnel, and it's just stone, so you don't slip or anything.
Oh.
And you're not in a dungeon, so you don't get
We're
struck
stoned?
by poisoned darts or pitfall traps, and nothing jumps out from
It's
behind
just
a
a few.
shadow.
How many steps would you say from top to the from us to the door? How far was it?
It's at 30 feet.
I would. Well, I said it was about 20 feet, so maybe like 20 steps.
Okay.
Okay.
So Steven walks up there by himself. So
Yeah,
we can
I
all
want. Yeah,
hang
I'll
back.
I'll walk up. I'll walk up and investigate
I'm
the
just
door by
I'm
myself.
casting the flame. I
We're
gotta
hiding,
stay
we're hiding
here.
behind a rock.
I gotta stay
Okay,
here.
so you don't need to investigate to determine that it's chained shut, locked shut, barred shut, and it might even be welded shut.
What are you gonna do?
All right, I'm gonna acid splash it.
Oh.
That's fire.
So you cast acid splash, and Edward, you intelligently dive out of the way.
Right,
The
asshole.
acid hits the door and just kind of rolls off of it with a sizzling sound.
Damn. So the door is enchanted then.
Let's just go home, guys. I'm done.
So so the door is enchanted then against spells if it repelled that acid attack.
Yeah.
Or was it just too fucking weak of
Okay,
an
we
attack?
cast the flash.
Seems like it was too weak.
What are you gonna say?
All right, I cast Eldritch Blast.
So now, okay, so I'm already okay. So now he casts Eldritch.
So you
already out of the
hurl
way.
your Eldritch Blast at the door, and you hear a loud bong noise as your
bounce.
green flames pelt into it. But unlike when you were in the manor and you left holes in the wall and floor,
Bounce
this
back.
time you don't cause any indentation in the metal door, and all you see are a few scorch marks as your Eldritch
What's
Blast
that?
dissipates.
Yeah, we're really fucked at this door, huh? Oh, we got a door opening thing.
What do you got there, Mr. Slammy Fates?
Yeah, fuck. I still have a rage. Can I rage double swing on the door?
Can you rage against a machine?
I'm gonna tell you that no matter what you do,
it's
probably not gonna get the door open.
Okay, so it's kind of it's like rubbery or.
Can
some
you
shit.
re-describe what's going on around the door?
Can we ask the I honestly forget who was following us. Can we ask him what this door is? What's going on with this door?
Pernil, she's a wizard.
Okay.
She's a scout. She's a scout from the city of Silvery Moon.
Right.
She's come to Seconder to look for talented fighters and magicians, and she's really taken a liking to Draco.
Shout out.
She
to
takes
East
an
Side
eye
Silver
at the
Moon.
door. She looks the door up and down, and she turns to you all and she says, "Well, I don't." She says that she doesn't detect any magic. It just seems to be a very,
know.
very.
Go ahead. What did she say?
In the
Well, I
voice.
don't detect any traces of magic here. I think it's just an extremely sturdy and thick door, probably meant to prevent theft. Because, as you know, this is the Lord of Seconder's Manor, and he guards his winery very well.
You should have blasted this bitch. You hear her voice?
Yeah.
Oh my
fuck.
god.
Hey, she's in love with you, bro.
She's probably a dyke.
She's into dragons.
And dragons are well-known lesbians.
Yeah, shout out to dragons. Go ahead. What?
So from Aranil's expert opinion, it seems that it's not a magical door. It's just an extremely well-protected, heavy metal door that's locked and chained and shut, probably barricaded shut too.
Can you ask her if us hailing or hurling spells at it is going to do anything?
She tells you that unless you were a very powerful archmage, you probably wouldn't be able to get this door open.
Can you ask her if I'm a very powerful archmage?
Am I a very powerful?
She says you
archmage?
have the potential, and that's why she's interested in scouting you.
So we need to get.
Okay,
the
that's
fuck
not
out.
going to
We're
open the
walking
door.
away.
Anyway.
So we're walking away. We're all gonna just walk out of there and
She's a
walk
real
back to
bitch.
the door that we came from.
So you exit the tunnel, you come back out to the vineyard. At this point, it's dark. You can try to walk off into the trees. You can go around the manor. You can go play in the vineyard. You can go back into the recuperating room. What do you do?
Hey everyone, let's play hide and seek in the vineyard.
We're in. We just. Oh no, yeah, we're
Hide
in.
and seek, go
Hey,
play
can
in
we
the
play
vineyard.
hide and seek for like 42 minutes?
Like 20
All right,
minutes.
so
in the
everyone
vineyard.
roll a stealth check.
3. Fuck. I'm the seeker.
19.
14.
Fuck.
Five. So.
21.
What's your stealth modifier?
Oh.
Oh shit.
All of you add your stealth modifiers.
0.
I got 19 plus 2, 21.
I have 19
Where's-
plus
wait,
0,
where is
3
that
plus
at?
0 at
Where
the
is that?
bottom of the. This.
So I
Plus
don't need
two.
to do the
Plus
math.
2. So I got.
If it's not here, it's
16.
always
I got
here.
16. So 16. What'd you get?
22.
22.
I got 3.
Jesus Christ.
All right, so Draco,
Did you bring
you find a wheelbarrow and you turn it upside down and you hide in there and you think no one's gonna find you in here, and it's so big.
Smart.
You even
Smart.
see Aranil there. She's in the wheel. She's under the wheelbarrow with you.
Suck you off.
Edward, your humongous body somehow blends into a bush at the edge of one of the rows of grapes in the vineyard.
Nice.
And Nitsua,
Then you
you
get
think
grapes.
you think you'll hide in the trees. So Nitsua, you go walking off into the trees, and
Yeah, we got all fucked up.
you there! You! Is someone there? Show yourself! Show yourself now! What do you do?
They have guns.
So what do you do?
Is there a
I'm
gun in your hand?
I'm blended in, right? I'm safe.
You are
I'm in the
hiding
bush.
and you're
Nice,
safe.
nice, nice.
Draco's underneath a wheelbarrow with Aranil the wizard.
So what do you do?
I drop down and say we're looking.
We are
I-
the
I
magic
was-
wheelbarrow.
I
and we have
am-
come to change your life. You've
Yeah.
won a prize.
You
And,
So
want-
are you actually doing that?
I drop
We're doing,
down.
no,
and
I'm
say
doing.
that
We're doing
I-
that. You shut your hole.
I'll do that.
We're doing that.
So wait, you're from underneath the wheelbarrow. You're gonna shout that
No,
you're
no,
the
no.
magic.
I
No.
drop down, and I say we're the magic wheelbarrow hiders, and we're here to fucking change your fucking life with our shit. We got to find out about that.
Move
the
that
demon,
bus.
That demon bus.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
putting your toes.
An armed man with a spear emerges
thought he had a
from the
gun.
trees, and he walks over to you, Nitsua, and eventually he sees you lying on the ground talking about magic wheelbarrows.
Good.
Good heavens! It's even got them delusional now. Oh my goodness!
It's not a
I
gun.
hope
It's a.
first passes soon. You there! Get back in the manor now, or we'll sick the entire militia on you.
Set your hair on fire and
Get
tell
back,
us a
I
bitch.
say. And he starts prodding. He starts prodding his spear at you. He hasn't poked you yet, but he seems very serious.
Jesus.
And that pisses me right the fuck off. So my hair bursts into a flame as I tell him, back the fuck up, motherfucker, before you get some of this, bitch.
Get some.
Go ahead and roll an intimidation check.
There we go. Now we're rolling.
What's INT on your thing? It's
Oh,
on the far left.
+1, what do we got? 7 intimidation.
8.
So he jumps back a little bit, seeing in the darkness your hair bursting into flame. from his point of view, he just saw some flames erupt out of nowhere, and that freaks him out. But he gets his bearing because he's part of the militia, and in the town of Seconder, everyone does military duty for 20 years, so he's seen
They're
some
like
shit.
Jews.
Nice. Did you
And
steal
he
that from the Dothraki?
Was that a fucking pro-Palestine or anti-Palestine reference there?
No, we get where you're coming
We
from.
get-
I get
we
it,
get
dude.
what's
Go
going
ahead.
on.
Yeah, continue with the anti-Jew speech.
So with the anti-Ganassi speech, he holds his spear out and he says, "Now, I'm sure one-on-one you'd take me out any day, but we've got the entire militia surrounding this manor." And as he says that, you see at least 3 more spears emerge from the brush, and you hear more. In fact, roll a perception check.
Everybody? Is that a 20?
No, just
Oh.
Nitsua.
2. And then
So you just see
4.
like 2 or 3 more spears emerge.
Two's
That's
the
all. You think he's just got backup with like 2 or 3 guys, but he did just say that he's got the entire town's militia. And you recall from the tournament the other day that there were quite a lot of guards around the Coliseum.
So he's not bullshitting.
Yeah, I fucked up.
Yeah, you fucked up.
Now, get back into the manor until we get things figured out. We can't let anyone off these grounds. We don't know what's going on, and you seem clearly off your rocker. Get back, or we'll have to restrain you with force.
God
And
damn it.
lethality is our first option.
All right, I'll go inside, have a drinky.
Okay, so you get up off the ground, you brush yourself off, you put your arms up, and you back up slowly, telling him that. Well, what do you tell him?
I think this is a misunderstanding. I'm trying to help.
All right,
I'll
so
come
you
inside.
you turn around, and you go find your way back into the mansion. Do you go back the way you came, or do you go around the front door?
I go around to the front door, avoiding my my party mates.
Okay, so you don't tip off the guards about your party mates who are hiding in a bush and underneath a wagon, and you're hanging out at the front door. Now let me
That's
pan
no
over to
trash where
Draco
you guys
and
do work.
Edward. The guards have disappeared into the bushes. You witnessed this. Well, actually, Draco, you didn't see this, but you heard it. Actually, Draco, roll a perception check because you're covered in a wheelbarrow and you've got a hot elf like kissing you.
Oh,
What
shit.
the fuck?
Getting sucked up by now for the
Nine-
16 or 19?
20.
Math is
Yeah,
hard.
20.
So even though she's like throwing herself at you underneath the wheelbarrow, you do still hear everything that went on. You're a trained wizard and you're a combatant at that.
They tried to
You
rape me,
never
you didn't
quite
do
let go of your
nothing.
surroundings, even when you've had a few drinks. Maybe you should learn to loosen up a bit. You hear all of this, and Edward, you were in the bush, so nothing obscured your vision. You saw this all go down. You heard everything. What do you guys do? You saw Nitsua go around the side of the building, and the
I-
guards disappeared back into the bushes.
I emerge from the bush and I strike up a elvish marijuana cigarette, and I go to the I go over to them and help them out from under the what they're under. I forget.
We're fucking hiding.
I'm
We're
high.
under
Okay,
a
if you didn't
barrel.
just hear what I said,
I shake my head violently.
elvish weed
at
is
him
very strong.
'cause he's
Very
dumb.
So
So I walk over to help them out from under where they're at and talk about what happened.
So Draco, you remove the wheelbarrow, and or rather, Edward, you remove the wheelbarrow, and Draco, as you open your mouth to tell Draco what happened, he says, "I know what happened. I heard it all."
Dumbass.
His perception check, remember?
Indeed.
And then what?
So what? You get up or what?
Huh?
You have a hard on still?
What do you
You
bitches
were
do?
making out?
I'm having drinkies inside, so.
Is there anyone near us?
No, it's
the
just us three.
the
It's
fucking
you and the girl
what's
you
it called?
were
Guards are
finger
still
banging,
there. They said they
and
just
me.
retreated back into the bush.
Yeah. No.
They're sitting there in the vineyards hiding. So you gotta be careful.
We slowly go back in to find the N-word.
Inward.
Okay, so you guys follow your way around the side of the building, trying to track down the elusive N-word, and you make your way into the foyer where you see Mr. Nitsua
Thank you.
smoking a cigarette. It's
You
the
know, have
same
a
one that
smoke.
Edward's
A
smoking.
jazz cigarette?
Have a quick smoke real
Fine
quick.
elvish weed.
Fine.
Hey.
Fucking Pippin.
Have you seen that? Have you seen that fucking? It's like Instagram video. It's
Oh my
the
God.
Lord of the Rings. He's like your love for the halfling's weed has clouded your mind, and it cuts to Gandalf, and he's just ripped. He's like, wait, what?
Okay, what happened?
Oh my fucking god.
So you guys meet up in the foyer. You were in the foyer before you made your way to the party at the start of the earlier in the evening, and you know the way to the banquet hall. It's through the doors in the foyer, down the hallway into another room, and past that room is the banquet hall. So I'm gonna go ahead and just change up the map a little bit.
We haven't been watching that for a while.
Shit, we're back.
And here are, if I can remember which characters you have. So here are your characters.
Boom, Baggins.
Fool of a took.
Edward
I'm not
and
trying to
Nitsua
rob you.
are smoking something, and Draco, you've got
Come on his fingers.
you've got this woman with you, Erinil. She's hanging on your shoulder. She's having a great night with you.
No,
Oh,
wrong
yeah.
person. He's the
You guys
butt.
are in the foyer. You
He's the
make your
butt.
way towards the banquet hall, and when you all get to the doorway just before the banquet hall, I want everyone to roll perception checks. Everyone.
Well, good, because I pulled Bower's bitch, so. 10. 10 plus
12.
2. 12.
12. What
I
are
had
you?
12.
What is it? Or
Perception.
Perception.
So is it?
I had
in
12.
13.
11.
Yeah, it was a firm roll. 11, 12, 13.
Whoa.
So all you notice as you make your way down the hallway and back towards the banquet hall is that all of the lights and candles have been put out. And so Nitsua, I'm assuming maybe you cast Produce Flame again.
Yeah.
And as you get to the doorway to the banquet hall, you don't hear anything at all.
We're fucked. Hello, Bobby.
We slowly creep down the hallway.
What do you do, jackass?
Well, why is it on me? You guys are with me.
No, it's on him, right? Obviously.
No.
No,
It
we're
could
gonna
be
use
any one of
stealth and
us.
creep down the hallway.
I just produced flames, so I'm lighting this bitch up. That's on
Can
you
I go to
guys.
the door? Can I go put my ear to the door and try to listen in more closely?
Roll another perception check.
That was fucking good.
Huh?
Fuck. 12. Or no, plus
Plus
13.
13, there you go.
So you try to listen,
Fuck. I'm ready.
and you hear a thud noise.
Like a body drop noise,
the
like
sound of a door slamming shut,
Okay.
and that's all you hear. And it's not the door that your ear is against. It's
Can
coming
I
from somewhere in the
can I
hall.
roll to kick the fucking door open?
Well,
in a savage
It'd be
but
multiple
heroic way.
actions. You know, one action would be.
Okay. Well, yeah. Okay.
Now
Well,
you kick the
it's-
door open more.
what do you guys want to do?
I'm gonna kick the door out, but
Okay, so you go to kick the door open, and it just flies open because it was never locked in the first place.
Well, like
good
jackasses.
call, moron.
Oh, you kicked it.
I leave because you guys are fucking idiots.
I'm standing in the back like, look at these two jackasses.
Can I roll for an Uber?
You're going to at the end of the night. But you get +2, so.
I have my keys. All right, so the door's open now.
Plus 2 mushroom perception.
The door's open now.
So the door's open, and 1 minute I'm preparing the scene. If you can
Switch
see the
Why
I
do
don't
you
know
not
if you
have
guys see the
more
map how
money?
it's changed.
I really feel bad if Joe expected this to be like a serious D&D night and like we're fucking this all up.
No, not really.
Chris told me to drink, and you know what? I think it's.
We would have been
just
sitting here
You know
quiet.
what's
I'm
for
sorry.
funny?
hours.
I'm sorry.
You know what's
That
funny is
dragon
my-
guy who's not
my-
a dragon.
My backstory, like I got drunk and I got into it. And, like, I
Let's
went
just play
deep
for
dive in it.
10 more minutes.
I
and then
drank
it's
a
9 o'clock
whole
here.
fucking bottle.
Yeah, we'll cut it off at 9 so you're not playing until fucking midnight.
I mean, I'm not doing anything.
You
So-
know, he's 2 hours ahead of us.
Chris has work tonight.
Draco, you kick open the door and you see that
Fucking
Oh
The
shit,
room
they're all
looks
against
empty.
the wall?
the room looks empty, and then you look up a little further and you see some servers.
9 Mexicans.
And they're all their
See?
backs are wet with sweat.
Their feet are wet.
Easy.
Hooray! That's that North
Oh, I fucking
racism
love
right
you
there.
so much, Joe.
That was
That's
fire.
so great.
That was 10 out of 10 right there.
They're trembling in fear
Oh my
as they hold the door to the kitchen shut. It's barricaded with stools and a shattered table.
With their
you see?
stool?
Oh, I didn't know you guys could move stuff.
Yeah, I
well,
can do
thank you.
things.
Anyway,
Over the guy.
you see
This guy's going over here.
you see there seems like there might be some red blood all over the bar counter, and then you hear some murmurs to your right. So you look over to your right and you see that all of the scouts and their attendants are cowering against the wall in
Oh,
fear.
God damn it. Another monster? Can we just get a fucking half night? Just want to get some drinkies in.
We're already.
So Traskar is standing halfway between you guys and the wall with the cowering scouts and their attendants, and he whispers. He says, "Over here, Draco,
Over
here! Right over here on the side!
No, fucking terrible.
Do you guys go over to Traskar?
Fuck no, I go.
I rushed to his aid. I
I
rushed to
let
his aid
those
because
two
I'm all
go,
about
and
that.
I'm standing back this time.
Nah, yeah, I rush in again. I'm fully healed about that life.
Yeah, you're the guy, dude.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Oh, shit. There you go.
Send me in flying.
Okay, so what are you
Good
doing,
job.
Nitsua?
You're like having the door?
I'm preparing for.
No,
You
where
start brewing
where's
a
your
potion.
position right there in the wall.
No, it's gonna take 8 hours. That should take too long. I want to see.
I
what-
just need to know if you're standing in the
That's where he
doorway or
wants to
not.
know where
That's
you're
all.
standing.
Are you in the
I move.
fucking door?
I
or
move
not?
towards the
Swear by
fireplace. Further up top.
Okay, when you step through the doorway,
God damn it!
They should have fucking committed.
I should have backed
pussy.
out. I should have backed out and let you guys.
Yeah,
decide
either
by
That's what you
yourself.
get
In
for
or out, dude.
hesitating.
Are you in or out?
Lord of
Are you out or in?
If you're in,
the... I am. I jumped in, bro. I don't give a fuck. I never think.
Go ahead.
you hear a slam as the
Hmm.
door behind you slams shut.
Bam! We go to try to
Is it like
open the
that?
door.
When you go to try to open the door, it doesn't budge.
Is everyone that was
God
in the room
damn it.
before the door closed still in the room?
Yes, it seems like no one has left the room in the 5 or 6 seconds that it took for you to come in.
Shit.
Oh, I fucked up earlier. See, I didn't know my spells were enough.
Maybe if you rolled higher on your perception check earlier.
Let's do it.
Are we rolling another perception?
Fuck.
Is that what we're doing?
Too late now.
No, he said it's too late, you jackass.
I got 2
A
anyway.
2 anyway. Good God.
Never
Alright.
mind. Carry on.
I was thinking of blindness. I have blindness, deafness.
Okay,
we
I
could
don't-
have got
I don't-
cast that on that monster earlier.
Whoa.
What the
Yes,
fuck was
so-
that?
Things are bad.
Did you put that on?
No, that wasn't me. That was. Yeah, it's Chris. He's got the soundboard.
Nope.
Fuck.
Hold on. I'm trying to
soundboard's
close
my
it.
program.
I didn't do it.
God, that was fire.
Wait, do you have my soundboard program on here? How do you have that?
Okay, go ahead.
So, so is it just Edward who's next to Traskar right now?
Yeah.
Okay, wait.
No. It's my
No.
brother. It's Edward, my brother.
Really?
Can I? Can I pull my javelin out and throw it?
At what?
Your penis.
Oh, okay, my bad. Not throw it, but can I like? Fuck. Now I said after you said it like that. Now I feel stupid for saying it.
Well, I mean, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah, it's a javelin. It's not really a fucking.
I mean, it's a stick with a metal, pointy, sharp edge.
Yeah, can I pull it out and switch to that instead of my blades, so I have like a longer reach
Penis.
for like more of a
sure.
defensive posture?
Yeah, sure. You know that something's afoot. Let me look up.
That's what I mean. Yeah,
Javelin D&D 5e. I think it's just a D6. Yeah, it's a D6, and it's
What the fuck does that mean?
You roll a d6 dice.
Oh.
it's a simple melee weapon. I can't tell if it's like strength or dex.
Give me your
we'll
hand.
say that you can use it like an
me your
improvised
paper.
strength weapon. Add your strength to it, so you're proficient with the javelin. Okay, so you got the javelin out.
Right.
It doesn't have, like, mechanically speaking, it doesn't have any more range than like your hand axe, but
Yeah, I realize it's not a spear. In my intoxication, I thought it was a spear, not a fucking goddamn javelin.
All right, so
Okay,
you roll a
so
d6 plus 3 size.
Rastar, he motions to Edward and Draco, and he says, "It's terrible! It's terrible! It's terrible!"
It's terrible. What's so terrible?
He motions over to the servants who are piled around the door to the kitchen.
I know they're ugly.
And he says, well, you see, we heard some screams from inside the kitchen. And next thing you know, somebody tried to escape. They clawed another waiter. The waiters fought back and shoved him back inside. But they were banging on the doors trying to escape from the kitchen. And one of us got done in. He's behind the bar over there. I'm so forlorn. My precious servants. It hurts to see any of them succumb to their end. They kept beating on the doors until just a few minutes ago. We've been desperately trying to keep them in the kitchen and away from our guests. And we can't get out. Every door's been sealed shut, including the one you just came through. I don't know how you came through.
Magic.
Well, you said the door wasn't locked, though.
Do you guys have notes on where we're at? Because it's almost 9.
Yeah, do you want to stop now?
Yeah, we can stop now. So